Hello, everyone, and welcome to Deft and Dorky. Let's jump right into it. Uh, so it's been a couple weeks, so we'll try to do a quick recap for everyone. Um, I had this all planned, and now I've forgotten everything. What did we do last time? You guys went to deliver a couple letters. Uh, you saved some animals from a menagerie, and then left Nula, where the menagerie was, and went back to Riverton after you delivered a letter to Rack, who informed you that the letter was about Gen, who is Druzil's stepfather. You went and found Gen in Riverton, found out some information, and that's kind of where we left off.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Okay.
Yes, that's exactly where we left off.
All right, what would you guys like to do?
Where are we at now?
You are currently in Riverton at the Twin Cities.
And we
Where-
were here to deliver the message. The letter.
You came there, you already delivered the letter to Rack. Rack told you that the letter was about Gen, because someone had found Gen. So you went to Riverton to find Gen, which you did.
And we found Gen. He was Druzil's stepfather, who says that he didn't have a choice. But
Oh, yeah, you were a jerk to him. I remember that.
He accidentally gave up the caravan.
yes,
Yeah. And you're like, I don't care. I don't know you. Get out. Talk to the hand.
Talk to the owl.
talk to the owl. Talk to Wing. Wing's the only one that cares.
Wing's a nice guy.
Oh, the most important part of last week was I have a pet.
That's right. You
What?
do. I forgot about that. You got
I can't remember what I was. I knew I was forgetting to open something. I opened my sayings. I can only say certain things.
you got a new Raven buddy. Who's
Yeah.
adolescent.
He's gonna be giant. He's gonna be bigger than I am.
Is he?
I'm gonna feed him all kinds of good stuff.
Okay. That's right. You did. You got the you found
Squirrels, rabbits, halflings,
that egg before, and then it hatched on you. You
snakes.
Made a
Lots of
really
snakes I can
nice silk weave bag.
eat. Ooh. Yeah, my messenger bag.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything to do. My whole world is revolving around Ka.
Okay.
Well, we still got like 5 months before.
You had discussed trying to find some people from the Brotherhood of Men
Yes.
as an option.
Yeah, we could go back to the Brecken Empire and take on the entire Brotherhood of Men, because we're that strong. Let's do it.
We can give that a go, I guess. Sounds good to me. Where do we stop, Drizzle?
Uh, I think we should go. What I think we
Yeah,
should
where do we
do is
start?
since they are trying to catch magic users, maybe we use me as bait. We'll go to some taverns and I will cast some spells and just for show. Maybe molder. We can mold some earth and make little shapes and stuff for people.
I think that'd be a good plan.
Since they're abducting all the magic users, we could use me as bait.
You do. I will add that you do know that the magic users that, at least the magic users that have been saved by Yarel, have all been very young.
Beak was thinking that, but he couldn't figure out how to say it.
Well, I don't have a spell to make me young. We could just go ask around.
um. How old is everyone in the party here?
38 for
Um,
Druzil.
I think I'm 20. I'm 20.
So you look young.
Decently young.
Um.
because Druzel was 8 when he was attacked, spent 30 years with the elves, so he would be 38.
I think probably the oldest person you saw at the labyrinth was maybe 15.
Hmm.
Maybe we could go to the Brecken Empire and just look for the symbols. We know what the symbol looks like, correct?
You do.
We could. We have it. We
can
could
go search-
show it.
Yeah. We can go searching for the symbol. Maybe run into somebody at a bar or something.
We could just start burning down bars.
You can totally
I don't
do
know
that.
about that, but
Then we can get recruited. No, I'm kidding. We won't do that. All right. So I think first thing we should do is just make our way back to the Brecken Empire, eh?
Okay. Where in the Brecken Empire are you headed, and by what means of transportation?
we've been doing boat, so we just stick to that. Sea travel.
Okay.
I think, would that be the fastest?
What would be the
Probably.
closest city that we could get to, or in? Does I'm not sure what the Brecken Empire looks like as far as the land and.
Well, as far as you know, probably the
Are there
quickest
any
way would
seaports?
be just to go back to Nula. You could walk all the way around, but it would probably take longer if you went to the western side. So Nula, where you guys were, would probably be the fastest because it's the most direct boat route.
Let's do that.
All right. Well, we'll head to Nula and then make our way from there.
Okay. I don't remember how much I said. I think it was 8 or 10 gold for that boat travel. It's several days worth. So easily enough, you find transport. You guys get to go down the ship lift again on your way out. And for anyone that happens to be watching, Dunn will be joining us off and on. He's helping with something for his family at the moment. So yeah, you guys make your way back over to Nula. Is there anything you guys wanted to do on the boat ride, or are you just good to just skip ahead?
I mean, just like normal
Yeah.
training
skip.
and meditating. Is all I'd be doing.
Just
I'm training and meditating with my bird.
Okay.
hanging over
Sit-
the rail and enjoying the sea salt and all that crap.
Enjoying all
I
that
was,
crap.
I was trying to think of something, but I just really couldn't. So
Okay.
no, guess we're
Fair
doing
enough.
nothing. Just chilling.
Sweet. All right. So you guys make your way back to Nula. On the way in this time, because you know now that you have a better like mental layout of Nula, you notice where the menagerie is. The bars from the tank to the ocean are quite a bit higher now.
Mm. Is there animals back there?
You can't. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell from this far away. There's nothing like jumping in the water and on the other side of the bars that you can see.
It's only been a few days, right?
Yeah, it's been like a week.
Probably haven't
Actually-
restocked that quickly.
Cause
Yeah,
ruckus.
it's been a little over a week.
We bashed the glass. I bashed the glass dome and
Yeah, actually you can probably tell there is still. It looks like they've just sort of patched over the hole you made with like some canvas of some kind.
I'll elbow Seraph and I'll say, sometimes people go missing.
That is true. That happens.
Are you pointing at the thing, or are you just saying that?
I'm just elbowing him and then looking at it.
It'd be funny if he has no idea what you're talking about. He's just like, I suppose so. Okay, so yeah, you guys make it to Nula. Come in again. You see the multi-tiered fountain with the bits of copper in it. Still has quite a bit of copper in it.
Do we come in early in the morning or late in the evening?
It would be close to evening, close to sunset.
We're at Nula right now.
Yes.
I'll just
And
hang
again-
with my sister, and I'll show off my.
Your sister.
Wait, am I? Wait, am I backwards?
Nula is a town. It's the town where the menagerie was.
Oh, what's the name of the
The labyrinth?
furball?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yarel.
Yarel.
Rel. Okay.
You're like, are we there? Okay, cool. I'll hang out. I didn't think we were going there, but sure.
Yeah, all along I thought we were going back to Nula, back to Rel.
Yeah. So you guys show up again to see the fountain, and the beak is getting some extra stairs.
And I'm sorry I didn't catch this. Would we or morning or evening, day? What time
Evening.
did you
It's
say?
almost sunset.
All right, it's evening. So I guess we'll hit up some lodging before we head out in the morning.
Okay.
Or Wayfield. Wayfield's in Brecon Empire.
Wayfield is in the Brecon Empires, if that's where you would like to go.
That's where we started.
That is
That's
where you
right
started.
on the border. Yeah, that's right on the border. I think that's where we head to first. But for tonight, we'll head to the inn and get some lodging and a meal.
Yep, easily enough. It's 2 silver for the rooms. The innkeeper is not particularly happy to see Beak again, as last time he came in drenched and shook off all over on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did that.
All over the place.
But he begrudgingly lets you rent rooms, and 2 silver for the rooms, 1 silver for food if you're getting it.
All right. Get a meal, and then
I'll eat my good berry.
head up to my room to rest.
Okay. Are you staying in a room or on the roof, Beak?
Roof.
Okay. How late are you waiting to go up?
I'll go up pretty early. I'll finish my good berry, sit with the party for a bit, and then head up there.
Is it still like a little bit of daylight, or you wait until the sun completely sets?
Oh, I thought the sun was already down. Sunset. Yeah,
Okay.
after the sun sets.
Okay, you're probably fine then. Okay, sun comes up. Beak's the first one up, as always, because he's outside. What would you
Alright.
like to do?
Guess we'll gather everyone up and we'll head out on the road towards Wayfield.
Okay, yeah, it's early in the morning. You don't see anyone on the streets. Beak. How long do you sit up on the? Do you come down immediately, or what do you do?
Just come out whenever the party comes outside.
Okay. In that case, while you are up there, you do start to see some people start walking around. Some of them start to look at you, and then you see one of the people looks up at you, goes off towards well, you don't know what, but goes in a direction they were not originally walking after looking at you.
Okay.
And then a few minutes later comes back with someone dressed in like a guard,
Mm-hmm.
and they yell at you to come down. They're like, "Hey, get off the roof!"
I will shout back at him in his voice. Hey, get off the roof!
You mocking me?
You mocking me?
Are we witnessing this since we had just came out of the building? Is that
No, this is before. This is like right as you guys are waking up, like
oh
because
okay.
he was up before, and there's a few people walking the streets, and so yeah, you guys are just waking up, maybe coming downstairs at this point. You might be able to hear it outside as you're coming down. All right, if you don't come down, I'm gonna have to arrest you.
Is he a bird or a spider at this
A
point?
bird. How far away is he from me?
Well, he's basically like 5 to 10 feet from the building, and you're on the roof, and he's on the ground, and it's a
How far?
2-story building. So
So he's less than 30 feet away from me?
yeah.
Okay. I if I cast a spell on someone, even if it's so I want to cast infestation, which makes a bunch of little bugs appear on him.
Okay.
It's verbal, somatic, and material. So I would like to cast that if I can, as a secretly. I'm gonna make it. I don't want him to know that I'm casting it on him. Can I
Make
do that?
a stealth check.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a 1.
That was close. Let me check.
20.
Okay, yeah, he does not notice you casting it.
So I pull
As
out a
you
little flea.
Say it quietly and sort of turn
Pull out
your
a little
shoulder.
Flea. I repeat what he says. I'm gonna arrest you. Pull out a flea and then I poof, and he must succeed on a con save.
Okay, of what?
As all of a sudden, a bunch of little spider mites appear all over him.
Okay, what's the save number?
It's a DC. Where's my save? 14.
He does save.
Okay. So they're still on him. He just doesn't take the poison damage.
Okay, so he's like, "What is this foul magic?" And he says, "All right, I'll be right back, and you're gonna be under arrest." And he takes off.
Okay. Is anyone else out there looking at me?
Yeah, there's been a small crowd of like 5 or 6 people at this point.
Okay.
They're starting to get rowdy.
So at this point, have we came out of the building to witness what's happening?
You've heard, so if you wanted to come out and see what was going on, then yes.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear. We want to see what's going on. We hear commotion.
Not really. I've heard it all.
So I'm gonna come out. I don't know if Seraph's following me, but we're come out of the building, see what all the commotion's about.
Yeah,
Is there
I'll be
any,
out there.
Is there any dogs or anything in the area?
Make a perception check.
No.
You do not see any.
So as I come out the building, I look around and I see this crowd, and they're all looking up at something. And I look up and I see Beak, and like I just kind of roll my eyes, like, oh boy, it's always something. Yeah, I look up, like, hey Beak, you want to come down and join us?
I start hopping. I shift into as a small little spider. I'll let Cobb will fly around. I'll shift into a little spider, little house spider,
Okay.
climb down my usual way, and then whoop, back into my normal form next to them.
Okay, this crowd is getting angry at this point. Now that they've seen you shift into a spider, they're getting nervous.
Oh, they see me shift into a spider.
Yeah,
Yeah, house
A
spider.
little house spider that far away? Wouldn't it just
they
disappear?
see they see they see you disappear, and then they see you reappear a few minutes, like a minute later,
Mm-hmm.
and they get mad. What are you guys
I
doing?
say,
Oh, what'd you do, Beak?
up in the
What did you
tizzy.
do?
Okay, this crowd is starting to grow at this point.
Let's go, you pack of crazy people.
I think that might be a good idea. I think we should probably make our exit right now.
Okay, they start
Not
to
sure what
follow you.
happened, but... All right, well, we're just gonna keep walking out the city
Which are you going out of the city towards what?
towards Wayfield, whatever exit that is.
Okay, yeah, you guys would know from the stuff you've traveled here and what you've seen. Wayfield is to the east. This pack, this mob, basically.
Wayfield's to the east. I thought Wayfield had a ocean on the west.
We have a map, guys.
It does have an ocean on the west, which is where Nula is.
Yeah, we have a map of this part. It's the map of Relay, or maybe you don't. I bought it. I don't know if you guys have it.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Yeah, Relay area map.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, okay.
So yeah, this mob follows you to the edge of town, where after you leave, they sort of stop and are just yelling at you.
We just keep going. I'm not turning around for this.
Yeah, why would we stop for that?
I ain't stopping for this.
I'm not telling you to stop. I'm just telling you what's going on.
Yeah, well, I'm just telling you, we're not stopping. We're just gonna
I
keep
should
on
just turn
going.
around and I just should turn around and cast sleep at level 3 right as we're leaving. Just like 10,
Let's
15
make
of them
things
will just
worse.
go, "Boop," fall over.
Do you do that?
The way you
No,
roll,
I'm not gonna do that.
one of
Okay.
them will fall over. All right, so we're just headed. We just keep on going. We're gonna head.
So yeah, you
straight.
hear that as you're leaving. You hear, yeah, keep on walking. things of that nature. As you
Fire
tell.
We don't even turn around. Not even turning around. I'm gonna cast coronavirus in that town.
All right.
This is fantasy land, old times. You mean you cast the Black Plague?
Yeah, the plague.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so Wayfield's about 2 days travel by foot. So towards the end of the first day, I would imagine you guys camp. Nothing happens. And then you will make it there the next day towards evening time. So if there's anything in between there you'd like to do, you can do it now.
I don't have anything I need to do between here
Nope.
and getting to Wayfield. I think we have to go through the border patrol, right? Weren't they checking everybody?
That's at the border, not at
Okay.
Wayfield. The border is a little ways away from Wayfield.
Well, I'm saying, wouldn't we have to go through the border before we get to Wayfield?
You cross through the border in the ocean.
Oh, Nula was in Brecken
Yes,
Empire?
Nula's in the Brecken Empire, yes.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What do I know? I didn't know that. I thought Nula was still on the other side of the border, so
Nope.
my
Better than me. I thought Nula was a person.
bad. All right, so
Rough start.
we're headed to Wayfield.
It's been a
Take
week.
off, you forget
Yeah.
everything.
Full circle, where it all began.
It's been a hectic week,
Yeah,
all things considered.
it's been a very busy week.
Busy. I've been sitting around home doing nothing.
I've been reading all
Yeah,
the
you know.
news.
Yeah, all that news.
I don't read the news. That makes everything worse.
All right, so you guys make it to Wayfield. It is towards evening time. What would you like to do?
I guess we'll go to Wayfield, and I don't know. What do you guys think is the best way to hunt down these Brotherhood of Men people?
Flyers.
Flyers? Let's print out. Wait, we can make some. Let's have. I got some
Looking
parchment
for
here.
Brother
I'm gonna go look the wasn't there like a board in this town, like a job board?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over there and look at it.
Yeah, for right now, it's just mostly helping farmers and stuff with moving things. There is a posting for like permanent employment in the guard, as since this sort of goes over some of this, but since Relio is gone, this has become more of it. It's gotten more traffic through it, so they are looking for more guardsmen.
I pointed that sign. Anyone around?
There's some people around, yeah.
I pointed that sign about the hot guards, and I say, "Man, the guards in that town must suck."
You get the dirty lurks you were getting intensify.
Oh yeah, this is Brecken Empire too, isn't it?
Yep.
Is there any? I'm looking for that symbol. That what was it? The hand symbol.
Okay, yeah, you don't see any.
I'm guessing it wouldn't be like prominently
Is this the
displayed, but
hand
maybe
that-
secretly.
The OK hand thing.
It's
Yeah.
like
The closed
it's like a closed fist with the thumb and forefinger touching.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I drew a picture of it in my notebook, but
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Me?
Yep. Yeah, you look around for it. No sign.
Okay, I think in the meantime, I'm gonna head to an inn, maybe the bar area of an inn. To start with. Bartenders know everything.
Okay. You go to the inn in town. It's called the Drunken Knave. And you go in. There's a female human woman that you guys have seen before, named Malia. She says, "Hello."
Hello.
Yeah, I remember her. She's creepy.
What can I
have
do
her,
for
I have her
you?
greeting. Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So I have a drawing of this hand because I've shown it to I've already shown it to my friends here
Okay.
that I sketched. So I'm gonna pull out my book and I'm saying I'm gonna ask her. I'm looking for any information that you might have that might lead me to the Brotherhood of Men, which I hear this is their symbol.
She looks at you and she says, I don't know what it is you want with them, but either way, I'm not interested in helping.
We just wanted to find somebody to talk to with them.
She looks you dead in the eye and says, I cannot help you.
All right, well that was a bust. So
I'll put. I'm gonna put 10 gold coins on the table and be like, "Are you sure you can't help us?"
She looks at them and she goes, I'm quite sure.
I'll
So-
leave them there and walk off.
I think that our best bet would be to make as much noise as possible asking about the Brotherhood of Men. Eventually they'll find us. What do you guys think? I'm asking Sarah, what do you think of this idea? Just make as much noise as we can while we're passing through.
I think we could do that. I'd like to get at least some sort of an idea about them before we do that, but
We could get our bard to sing a song about them.
Gather round, let me tell you a story.
the Brotherhood of Men are a whole bunch of sissies.
All right, what do you guys want to do? It's the sun is set by now, because you guys just got to town. So
All right. Well, since we need lodging, well, we don't really need lodging, but we'll get some lodging for the night at this inn, and I won't make any more noise with this particular inn.
Okay.
Because we don't want to be kicked out yet.
I want to go find
Alright.
like a pub or something, a
Okay.
hangout spot for drinking and
I'll go
stuff.
ahead. I'll go ahead and get I'll get my lodging, and I'll go with Sarah.
okay, yeah. Right now, the most active spot in town is this inn.
Is there any like places that look kind of sketchy that people are hanging out at? Look a little rough around the edges.
Make a perception check.
I'll make it with I'll be looking with him. So well, it just doesn't matter.
Okay, so as you walk around a little bit before you decide to bed down, you do walk around a little bit. You see there's like some people chatting in some like back alleys. You see it like a couple of times. You walk by an alley and see a couple, either two, maybe up to four people talking in a back alley, a couple different alleys. But anytime you slow down to sort of look, they sort of scatter.
I elbow Seraph, and I say, "You're a sneaky one." I kind of wink at him.
I guess.
How sneaky is he?
I guess.
I make a little spider noise, a little
I'm gonna try to follow
chittering.
one of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
people
that one.
Okay.
sneakily without
Okay.
being.
Make a.
I'm going to tug on his arm as he starts following him. And I'm going to, if I can I grab his arm and then shift into a tiny little spider and like stay on his shirt and crawl down to his hand.
Sure.
And I'm going to with one of my spider legs point and make a motion of like that.
Oh, yeah?
Keep going.
Where's Ka?
He's sitting on Seraph's shoulder.
Okay. So he's got a spider and a crow, a raven.
Yep.
Spider raven. Okay. That's not conspicuous at all. Go ahead and make a stealth check first. And then make a survival check to try to follow.
Survival check to follow, not stealth? You already do this stealth? Sorry.
Survival for like footprints or whatever.
Yeah, to make sure you can actually keep up and follow
Oh,
the
I
person you're
gotcha.
trying to follow. Okay. So you start to follow behind one of the people you see. And then as you keep following. They've gotten like out of your visual range, but you're following. You found the footprints, okay, and you're following. And they like turn in a weird way, and suddenly,
You're screwed.
suddenly, someone pokes you in the back and says, "Oi, what are you following me for?"
What? What are you talking about?
How close is this guy?
He just tapped him in the back with like a stave.
I'm going
not
to.
following you.
Is the stave? Is the stave on?
What?
Make a deception check with
What?
disadvantage.
Right into this alleyway that has nowhere to go? I wasn't following you.
While he's there, I want to crawl up Seraph.
Boom!
And then I want to get
Pretty
on this
good,
guy.
but it was a pretty high DC, so we'll see. You want to do what? Sorry.
I want to get up on this guy, so I'm going to crawl up Seraph's arm and get onto his back, or I guess if you turn around, so I'm there. And I want to either jump onto the stave and claw down, or jump onto him somehow.
Okay.
I want to get on this guy.
Make a stealth check for me, Beak.
Ooh.
Okay. So yeah, as he's Seraph's turned around, he's like, you say that with such conviction, but I don't buy it. What are you following me for?" And he's sort of poking him in the chest with the stick, and while he does that, you jump onto the stick, and he's looking Seraph dead in the eyes, so he doesn't notice you.
I crawl down the stick and hop onto his clothes.
Okay.
I'd say that you stop poking me with that stick, buddy.
I'm going to sit on his shoulder. I'm going to wave at Seraph.
Little spider leg wave.
Yeah.
Because I'll stop poking you when you start telling me the truth. Why are you following me?
Because you look like you might know some things.
I know a lot of things.
Do you know this symbol? And I'll do the symbol with my hand.
It's like, who's asking?
Seraph.
And why should
Man,
I
we
tell
got-
you,
we got a-
Seraph?
We got a lot better at this game. In a way.
Because there's many things I could do for them. Need to get an invite. Need to get an audience with one of them.
Just what are these things you can do?
Well, when I'm speaking to the right person, I'll let him know.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, where am I? I have like a wicked persuasion.
Like, he says, maybe you should look a little harder then, and maybe not so obvious. Don't
I got
follow
your
me
attention.
anymore. He turns around and starts to leave.
I'm gonna grab him on the shoulder and be like, "Hang on."
Oh, he squished me.
He immediately
need
just sort of
answers.
bats your hand away with the staff and holds it up to your neck. He's like, what are you touching me for?
I need information, and clearly you know things, so you're gonna give it to me.
I don't think I am.
I'm gonna pop him. Stunning strike.
You
I'm
get
gonna
into a
pop him.
fight with like a 12th level wizard.
Make
That's
make an attack roll.
With my fist, so
Watch, this
unarmored.
guy's gonna be a boss.
As I said,
Yeah.
he'll be a 12th level
18
monk
to
or
hit.
something.
That hits. And what's the...
7 damage.
Okay.
Bludgeoning damage. It's not radiant. I don't know why it says radiant.
Okay,
This guy
and
persona
then
is falling
are
apart.
you doing a
And
stunning
then-
strike? Are you, or
Yeah, stunning strike.
what's the save?
What is his save? It's like 16 Constitution, I think. Is it? Yeah, 16 Con.
Okay.
And Seraph was the nice one among us. This is what happened.
I know. I was about to say, like, his nice guy persona.
Seraph was the nice one, man.
Yeah, he fails, so he is stunned. And then
As
I
he's
guess
standing
his
there.
turn, and then your turn again.
I'm gonna
Kinda-
pull him in real close and be like, "Now you see what I can do. Take me to them." And I'll let him go. Let his shirt go.
He goes, I can punch you.
Okay. Make one more persuasion check.
That's intimidation.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
intimidation,
Intimidation check. Sorry. 15?
Yay.
So he's like, he can't move for a second. And he starts to breathe again, and he says, all right, what do you want with them?
That's my business.
All right, meet me in the alleyway you found me tomorrow night.
There's an escape
Dude.
plan.
You better be there. I have my ways of finding you,
I wave again.
and I'll walk off. Oh,
This is when you show up and there's 15 of them and they're pin
Okay,
you in a
you
corner
walk
and
off.
beat
What do
to
you do,
death.
Beak?
I'm along for the ride.
Okay.
I was with Seraph until he started chasing this guy stealthily because I'm just not. So I'm just kind of like trying to follow, but I'm still like just wandering around looking for Seraph.
There's Susan in the background. Hey, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
Hello. So, as he turns to leave, Beak, you're still on board.
Mm-hmm.
He goes he goes like just outside of town. There's a farm, and there's
Mhm.
like a barn that he walks into, and inside there are like 10 other people.
Tuck
And-
itself into some of the folds of the clothing to kind of, but
Okay.
still looking around.
Okay, make a stealth check for me.
What is a spider? I have my spider stealth is +4. Mine's +7.
+7 stealth. That's pretty good. Oh. Rough.
So I
So
get advantage for being like in the folds of clothing.
no, but
For being
here's what's gonna
extra
happen.
Tiny.
So he walks in with you, and there's like 10 other people in there. And when he walks in, he's like, "I just got roughed up. Someone's looking for us." And one of the guys comes up. He's like, "What do you mean?" And he looks down and sees you on there, and he just sort of brushes you off. That's all that happens to you. So you fall to the ground, but you're fine because you're in spider form, so it doesn't hurt. So he brushes you off the guy's shoulder, and they start talking. And he says,
I climb back up.
"What?
What?
Why would you
Back up
climb
on-
back up?
Climb back up his boot.
Okay."
Oh,
So
nice.
in that case, if you start
Gonna get
running towards
squished.
them, you're going to make an attack stomp.
Wait, they see me?
He just
Yeah, he
brushed you
brushed you.
off.
Brush you off.
No, is he, are they looking at me?
Yeah, he was like, he just looked. He didn't make any big deal of it. He just saw a spider on his shoulder and like brushed it off onto the ground.
Okay. Then I will just sit there for a minute.
Okay.
Not
like,
gonna
"Oh, that
scurry
was
off
on me?"
a little bit. Look like you're running away.
Yeah, you're just gonna sit
Go off the
still.
wall.
I'm dumb.
Okay.
Well, yeah, so are real spiders, but they still.
Going to. He brushes me off. Am I behind him?
So he walks into the barn. You get brushed off, and so you're
Mhm.
like on behind the guy you got brushed off of, about like this far from the wall and the door that he just came in
okay.
from.
Yeah, I'll go to the wall.
Okay.
Climb up the wall.
In that case, they don't think much of you.
Third tries the charm.
I had this pictured all wrong.
So he starts to talk to him. He's like, some guy. He punched me in the back of the alley. Wants to know about the Brotherhood of Men. And they sort of are like, you get back and forth. They're asking him what they wanted, and he said, "I don't know." He seemed strong. He said, "What'd you tell him?" "I told him to meet me in one of the alleys tomorrow night." And he goes, "And what are you gonna do?" He says, "Well, I'm not gonna go." He goes, and they're like, "Okay." And then they're like,
What a brotherhood.
so they're like, "Okay,
You hear a
We can
small
talk
little
about
spider laughing in the background.
we can talk about it later." So they start to get along with what they came there for. And they start talking. One of the guys sort of stands up and says, "We've got a new directive from the capital. We are to find a person named... Crap. What was their name? Let me find it. Okay, it says we are to find a person named Mala in Takot and take her back. We'll head out.
Got it then.
We'll head out in we'll head out in 2 days, get supplies you need. And I will talk to you again in 2 days. And they're like, okay. And then they all sort of disperse.
Everyone leaves the barn.
Yep.
I will. I'll come back in. How long's it been?
Since you got there, probably an
Yeah.
hour.
Okay. I'll go ahead and shift back into normal form. I'm gonna rummage through the barn.
Okay, make a perception check. You find lots of hay.
Nothing else.
It looks, with that perception, it looks like looks like a normal barn.
Okay. I'm going to peek out the door before I come out.
Okay.
Make sure the coast is clear.
Okay, yeah, it's make a perception check again for looking outside.
That coast never been clear. Never seen a clearer path in my life.
All you see is void. There's nothing out there at all.
It's like
I
the
just
blackness of space.
like a Sunday morning jog. I just casually make my way back to the group.
Okay, make a survival check to see if you can get back there with. Oh yeah, you find your way
There we
back, no
go.
problem.
Okay. Assuming they're in the inn, so I'm gonna go into the inn, and I don't know what room they're in, but I'm just gonna go up. Is it upstairs?
At this point, I'm assuming Seraph had found me wandering around looking for him.
Yeah, what did you guys do
Yeah.
while Beak was gone?
Well, I was wandering
I
around
would've
looking
told him
for
about
Seraph.
everything.
I have no idea.
We don't know what Dunn was
I
doing.
just showed up a little while ago.
So Dunn, I'm assuming, is probably still at the inn. I don't know.
Yeah, I've just been hanging out at the inn.
All right, and then I was just wandering around because when they started stealthing around trying to find follow this person, I didn't want to follow, so
Okay.
I wasn't as quick. I'm not as stealthy as them,
Okay, are you
so
guys?
I just
Go ahead.
So I assume that Seraph had found me at this point, wanted looking for him, and we probably headed back to the inn, and he told me everything that happened.
Hey
Okay.
man, done.
Are you guys like hanging out downstairs waiting for Beak to come back, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna hang out for a little while. It's
Okay.
not super
Okay,
late.
so yeah, like an hour goes by. It's coming up on 2 hours, and then Beak walks in.
First thing I say, I'll come and sit, and I'll say,
Are you in
"Find a
spider
person-"
form or Birdman?
I'm in Birdman.
Okay.
I'll come in. I'll say, find a person named Mala in Takot, and then I'll just start relaying the whole story. Start
Okay.
from the beginning.
Okay. I say, well, that's a ton of information. We don't even have to go for these guys here. We could just leave now, beat them there, and get her before they do.
Let's do that.
We know they're gonna be there in what? I don't know how long it takes to get to Cot.
We can protect
Well,
her and
they're not leaving for 2 days, so
Yeah,
however
so-
long it takes them, we're gonna be there before them.
Yeah, we get up and set up, and then we kill them all except for one. Torture.
Because we need to find out who the
Kill them all except for one.
head. He said
Yeah.
said the information from headquarters, so we got to figure out who that is. These
They
guys
said
are
from the
just
capital, right?
the capital, yeah.
So we
We
know
gotta
where
figure
that
out-
is.
Do we know where the capital is?
We don't know who at the capital.
Yeah, we don't know who at the capital, but
Yeah.
we know where the capital is.
So we need to get this information or whatever information we can get from at least one of them, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just gotta like leave one alive after we killed most of them.
All right. Well, I guess did I couldn't remember. Does Wayfield have a magic shop?
No, it does not.
Okay. All right.
We're
so
in
I
Empire
guess
land, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, nothing's gonna have a magic shop,
yeah,
right?
no, probably not. You're right.
You guys anti-magic?
They've been capturing magic users, so
Oh, yeah, no.
we don't know what's
Actually,
going on.
make
Like a history check or something.
yeah, make a history check for me, everyone but Beak, because there's no chance Beak would know.
Oh.
You actually rolled pretty good.
Oh, Sarah's like, "What's history?" So is done.
Well, I have a. Hopefully, I can roll decent.
I'm
'cause
twice as good at it as.
17. Okay, so,
I'm trained in history.
I'm a scribe, so a sage or whatever.
so you know that they aren't necessarily anti-magic. They are, but it's not like they don't mind if a person that they know and trust is using it, but anyone that they don't know who's using it, they're like very suspicious of. And you would know that there's no chance of a magic shop being anywhere except for maybe in the capital, because the further away from the capital you get, people tend to be more xenophobic. And there are plenty of xenophobic people in the capital. It's just that it's a bigger population of both.
All right. All right. So at this point, we go ahead and I'll go ahead and go to my room till morning.
Okay.
Go to my spot.
Yeah.
All right.
On the roof, after all that stuff happened, you're gonna go to the roof.
Yeah. It's where I sleep.
It's how I roll. I laugh in the face of danger.
It's a different town.
My middle name is Danger. What's your last name, Beak?
Last name Beak, first name okay.
Okay, Danger Beak is your full name.
That's right. That's me.
Okay. So again, early morning comes. Beak wakes up first. Are you sitting up there until your people come out this time? Or are you going down? What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I'll sit there.
Okay.
I don't see what could happen.
I don't think anything bad.
You need to take that pendant back from your crow or from your raven. So again, people start to come by, and as they're walking by, they're giving you looks. One little boy
move to the middle. Am I like in the open no matter where I am at? Is this like just like an arched roof?
Yeah, it's just an arched roof, and it's like the
Okay.
tallest building within a few blocks. Like, it's pretty obvious. So as you're sitting up there, a bunch of people are giving you weird looks. There's like one mother and her little boy, and the little boy like picks up a little pebble and throws it at you as they walk by.
Can I catch it?
Man, they get them young in the capital.
Make a dexterity saving throw. See if you catch it. Sure. Yeah, you grab it out of the
I
air.
throw it back at him.
make an attack roll.
Do I have a ranged attack?
Beak causing us trouble
Everywhere we go.
When
I said make noise, that's not the noise I was speaking of.
I don't know what my. Oh, I think it's this.
Just make roll 20 and then add your
ranged
dexterity.
attack.
It's +7.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
dang!
Being that
Bean on the side of the head.
Oh
Right in the
man.
eyeball.
So you throw this thing like hard.
Like a bullet.
It hits this kid right in the head, and he falls over and starts crying. Luckily, you don't kill this kid.
You said a pebble, not a rock.
You hit him in the right spot, man.
Like a
So
fist-sized rock.
it causes him to fall. Like, he's a kid, and he's not quite adept at balance as adults are. He gets knocked off his balance and falls over, and he's got a little bit of blood trickling down his cheek from the impact.
I shout out, "Your tusks are dirty, and your boar mom never loved you." I point at him.
The mom picks your kid up, looks up at you, and she's like, and she picks him up and takes off in a direction that was not where they were originally going.
All right. I say,
Do we hear a?
Did you guys come down and to eat breakfast, or what are you guys doing?
Well, we hear from the town guard as we're down there. Bird alert! Bird alert!
So
Alright,
yeah,
so I'm gonna-
as you guys come down, you hear this kid like bawling outside.
Okay. I suppose we'll go outside. I'll go
I
outside.
will. I'll shift to my spider and I'll climb down the house and meet up with the party
Okay.
and then shift back.
If I come down there, do I see the kid crying?
You see him being like scooped up and running off with his mom.
I point at him as they go by and I say, "Up into tizzy."
I just beamed that kid with a rock. What?
He
Did
tried
you
to
see
be
what
me.
happened,
I
Deke?
can't-
What happened to that kid?
Make it big.
Kid big.
He tried to steal something or something?
How
no.
long are you guys
I don't
standing
know.
around?
Not very.
Not very. We were getting ready to head out anyways.
Okay.
We're just getting out a little quicker now.
Okay.
Now, after the last town when we came out and it was a ruckus,
Let's go, you
and
pack of crazy
he said,
people.
He said up in a tizzy. We were just like, okay, we should
Okay.
probably go now.
Yeah, there's fewer people in this town, so there hasn't been a mob formed yet. But yeah,
But-
I'll say you guys get out before she comes back with with some guards. Are you going south towards the sultry coast where Takat is? I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're gonna head towards Takat.
Can we
Okay.
cut straight through? Is that
Let's
See what the map.
it's up to
looks
you.
dangerous?
Which one of the maps are we looking at?
The Ralea area map.
Okay, where are we? We're in.
You are
How-
in Wayfield.
Is that a really wooded area between Wayfield and Takat?
It's pretty. I mean, parts of it are pretty thick and parts of it are pretty sparse. It just depends on the spot. Like just like 15 miles north of Takat is pretty dense. 20 miles north of Takat is pretty sparse. So
You want to try to cut straight through?
yeah, our options are to either cut straight through or go through the ruins of Ralea.
I'd leave that up to the group. I mean, like either way, like
Whatever way is faster. Let's
the
go
road's
that
probably
way.
safer, and they're not leaving for 2 days. We're having a 2-day head start here. Is it going to shave 2 days off the travel time to go straight there?
No, it's not gonna. No, it's not.
It's going to
that
end
much
up being
shorter.
about the same.
I mean, we're 2 days ahead of them. They're getting 2 days
Yeah,
to get
and I mean,
supplies, so
Even if it is a little bit shorter,
and most
there's
likely
a
they're
forest we have to go through instead of
most
just, like,
likely they're gonna take the
roads.
road.
Yeah, we'll just take the road.
Okay.
Let's
We're
go.
not weirdos.
We're not woods
Well,
people.
some of us aren't weirdos. Some of us don't throw rocks
We
at
don't.
little kids.
We don't. Yeah, I was about to say.
I might be a criminal, but I'm not throwing rocks at little kids.
My fault is poor mom never loved him.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys start walking.
Your
See,
hands are
it's-
dirty and your regular mom never loved you.
Okay, so the end of one day, since you took the road, I won't even make you do like nightly perception checks just because the worst that could happen would be bandits and you guys would just annihilate them all in this part of the world. So, end of the first day comes, nothing. Towards the middle of the second day is where you reach the ruins of Ralea, where you guys have been before. Everything's just sort of flat still. Plant life is starting to grow back at this point, but it's still like all the trees around and nearby are like charred on top of the stumps. You can still tell that it looks like there was just an enormous forest fire here, but there is like grass is starting to regrow slowly. Then you make your way. Let's see, that'd be 15, 25, and then
Hey, I wonder in the Free City of LA when that explosion blew up the town,
Yeah.
there was a magic shop there that had a bunch of stuff. Would magic stuff survive that?
Probably not.
Like rings, whatnot?
no,
Takes a
probably
lot-
magical.
not.
takes a lot to break a magic item.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Uh,
Usually a explosion
I
doesn't
think
destroy
a
magic
tactical
items.
nuke might do the job.
You want to go sift through the dust of the magic shop?
if you break
Oh,
a magic
no.
item, doesn't it explode also? What's the rules on that?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever blow up a magic item.
What are you guys gonna do?
I hear the furious typing of do magic items explode?
I mean, we knew where the magic shop was in Relia because we went there.
Okay, I
Harder
will.
than a nuke if it like vaporized.
You did know where it was, but I will also add that the purveyor of that particular magic shop had moved to Katoon, and you knew that.
Yeah, we didn't know he was there helping. We didn't know if he was closed his shop.
I think
true.
He, like moved. I think he said that, didn't he?
No, he didn't. He said he was there to help out for a little
Oh.
while.
He said there wasn't enough business to sustain him in Ralia, so he was coming down here to help for a while.
But he never said he moved completely.
Man, Robert's in there now. What's up, Robert? He's not gonna see me either.
He's
doing his thumb. He's got the thumb.
Joe's busy tonight.
So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Joe's not even gonna bother to tell him that I was waving. What a dick.
Well, if we think he packed up all of his supplies and left, then there's really no point in us.
Well, it's up to
checking
you
it
whether
out.
or not you think that. I just was relaying the information that
How
you
about-
already knew.
How about gold and copper coins, like and platinum pieces?
Listen, I'm not gonna sift through the dust of the entire city for the 10 gold we're gonna find like that was
Well-
buried under someone's porch.
I don't know. The person was paying us major platinum pieces to do.
That's gone, dude.
We found thousands of gold on a tree. Who knows
Oh,
what's
yeah,
under-
you're right,
under someone's
yeah.
porch?
Yeah.
All right, they
Yes,
don't want
you're
to.
right.
We're continuing on. We'll just continue on.
Bill
Okay.
Gates billions underneath
They
the
don't want
porch. We can go check it. What was the conclusion on magic items exploding?
There wasn't one.
What?
And we don't know. And we don't know that the guy didn't
Yes.
pack up everything. So
Nothing in the book, so it's up. It's a DM call.
My dad's trying to start a Xbox One with an Xbox 360 controller.
Nice.
Boner.
Ah,
wasn't
is that what's
working.
happening?
Unless it's something like I know how a bag of holding blows up.
I mean, it'd be pretty simple though, because we have detect magic.
Okay, yeah. Let's just spend an hour walking over to where the magic shop was, casting detect magic, and seeing what's going down.
Okay.
Might as well don't take anything out of our day, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna really
Maybe an hour or
slow us
so.
down any.
Okay. So yeah, you do that.
Make it big.
Walk around where the magic shop was, cast detect magic. No pings.
All right, then we just continue on.
How am I ping?
All right. So you guys move on through the wasteland, past the wasteland of.
We're just trying to
ruins.
feed Beak's greediness. He always wants shinies.
I would say it takes about one more day. You guys finally arrive in Takat. What would you like to do?
Which one was Takat? We didn't stop here before, did we? We just walked right through.
We've
Pretty
been
much.
here before.
You've
right?
been there before. I
Is
don't
this-
thi- I don't
this is
remember
where
if
the
you stopped
clowns
or
were?
not. The clowns were between Takat and Halandrum.
Mm.
We were in Takot, but we didn't stay there very long. We just passed through.
I thought the clown was like just outside one of the towns.
Just outside of
It was just
Halandrum.
outside Katoon, I
Oh,
thought.
okay.
Okay.
I think he said, didn't he say Takot was more like a farming town and didn't have much to it? Or am I getting that confused with another one? I could go back on my notes here and look. But...
Let's see. Hold on a second. Takat was I think Takat was a mining town. Let me look.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
like a little
yeah.
mining or a logging town. One of those.
Yeah, Takat was
Well-
a mining town.
Yeah,
See
because
if
they
he
didn't
can
have
find a
much
way to get us
as
kicked
far as,
out.
like shops and stuff, right?
All right, what are you guys doing?
I suppose. What time is it?
Mid-evening.
And how long did it take us to get here from?
Let's see,
day.
that would be
day.
one,
A day from
two.
Ralia.
You would arrive there on the third day
Okay. And it's
from Wayfield.
Okay.
So we're probably a good 2 days ahead of them. Fine.
Yeah, so we just need to look for her right now, or I don't know.
What time did you say it was in the day?
It's like mid-evening, like maybe 5 or 6.
Are there any guards at the,
We
at the
can wait
gate?
until the next day. Yeah, we
I
can
say
ask
we
the guards.
I say we just start looking now.
So I know the mission. So I'm
Yeah, what's the name? What's her name again?
Mala. I'm gonna walk up to the first person I see, if it's the guard in town or whatever. Say, find a person named Mala named Takat. No,
Reverse that.
find a person named Mala in
In
Takat.
Takat. Yeah,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go.
They sort of look at you and they're like, hello.
I'll walk up.
Hey, I was gonna say we need a translator.
What he's
We need a
trying to
big
say
translator.
is, we're looking for a person named Mala. Do you know where she might be?
Probably a young person.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a young
younger.
girl named Mola. She lives over, and they point in a direction like, there's like one of the houses over on that side of town.
Okay, well, thank you very much for that information.
Sure thing. See you around.
And we'll go over there. Man, that was easy.
They're trusting here.
They're trusting.
So, yeah, you guys did go through like a checkpoint already, but it was you've gone through it before. It's just they.
We know that process elimination Mala is probably a young person that's practices magic of some kind.
We're not gonna tell them that. We're just gonna go
No,
straight to her.
I'm saying we know that.
Yeah, we know that.
Okay, so
We're
you head
gonna go-
over to that area of town. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Everybody?
Everyone who's looking, yeah.
Dang. Not having a good night. Oops, wrong button.
Yeah, I closed out my page.
Sarah
One
got
second.
20, so.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Perception. Not very good.
Okay, so Seraph, you see a group of like kids, like older kids, like run around and playing. And you see like just a small block of housing that they pointed you towards. And then off to the side is where you see some kids running around.
Let's go talk to those kids.
That
I'll
might
point
not be
it
the best idea. Let's just go straight to the
Hey
house.
kids!
Hey, kids, one of you kids won't come over here?
It's up to you. What are you guys doing?
Want some candy?
I got a van.
I got some popsicles.
Let's go straight to the house that they... Did they point us at a house?
No, because they didn't seem like they were sure which house this person lived in, but they knew they were over on that side of town.
Maybe
We'll
those
be
kids
like-
might know where she lives.
We'll be talking
I mean, we could
door-to-door salesman
we could
here.
we could tempt them with a magic trick. Kids love
What?
magic.
Stop being creepy.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up to the closest kid.
Okay.
And say, find a person named Mala in Takat.
No, you just did it again!
They sort of
named
look at
Mala
you.
in Takat.
Yeah,
Oh,
he did it
name
right
all
there.
that to cut.
They look at you and they're like, they seem kind of fascinated by this giant talking bird. And they
You're not
they're-
giant. Are you medium?
Yeah, he's
I'm
medium.
5 foot tall.
Oh, you're 5 foot tall. Okay.
He's not
Giant-
bird sized. He's
giant
person sized.
Well, yeah. I just didn't. I keep thinking he's like gnome size.
I'm like an ostrich.
So
He's
a
got
bunch of them kind of look at you.
All legs.
A bunch of them kind of look at you, and they all look at one girl. And she sort of
Oh,
takes a
standing
step back.
Hi.
Uh.
I say,
Hi.
well, hello.
Like, who are you?
Okay, Beak.
I'll walk
Is that
up.
your name?
I say, "This is Beak." He doesn't talk
Hi.
very well.
Who are you?
We're looking for you. Can you take us to your house, your parents' house?
Your parents, yeah. I was gonna
As
say,
you guys are like sort of more of you are coming up, the other kids are sort of stepping in front of her, kind of making a shield. She's like, "Why? Why?"
Sometimes people go missing.
Don't listen to Vic.
Sometimes people go missing. And then one of the little boys is like, "I think you better back up."
I
Hey,
look
you
everyone and
got
say,
Eric's getting somebody in there.
It's busy
Dang.
times.
hey, shut up. As I point to the kid that said that.
right, here we
Like,
go.
hang on. Do you want to see a trick?
Seraph's the nice
You
person.
want to see a trick?
Give me just a second.
Sure. We'll give him a second. You guys are just.
I'm gonna
You guys are a mess.
I'm gonna bend down to the kids and like try to be as nice as possible. And I'm gonna be like, watch this, and I'm gonna flare out my wings,
Gonna scare
kind of
'em
like
all.
kind of move them around them.
Beak starts clapping.
They all just take more steps back and they start to turn to run.
I'm just gonna fly up in the air.
I'm
and
gonna.
be like,
Oh,
look.
Jesus!
You're making it worse.
Do you want to
So-
go for a ride?
So they all scatter and they all run. To
As
their
soon as they start
homes.
running, I shift into a giant spider and I web.
Holy shit! What's wrong with you people? Okay,
On a
so
mission.
these children are all sufficiently terrified, running to their homes.
Well, shifting is a bonus, and I can web in that same round. So as soon as I see her turn around, and start running, I'm shifting and webbing her. So she has to make a save.
Okay, is it a ranged attack?
Yeah.
So make a ranged attack, but she's gonna get 3/4 cover because the kids were
Or no,
trying to protect her.
Do I make an attack? I think. Oh, I do. Oh, a giant spider about towering over these little kids.
I mean, they were doing it specifically to guard her, so yes, she's going to get cover.
It sounds like I missed everyone being fucking weirdos.
Yes, you sure did.
Instead of like acting like
Add one
human
to that.
beings.
I don't know
Ow.
what happened.
Okay,
I
so yeah, you rolled terribly and it missed completely. They're all
Fair.
running away.
Sarah put out his wings and flies up in the air. That's not gonna scare a bunch
Those
of
are
kids at
nice
all.
fucking angel wings.
That's
Yeah,
not
but it's
gonna-
still freaky as hell. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
He walks up to kids and be like, "Look at my wings! I'm flying up in the air."
Hey kids, you want to see a trick?
You want to see my
And then-
wings?
And then Beak turns into a spider and starts trying to cast webs on him.
Since they were blocking, did some of the webs get on the other kids?
Some of the, like a couple of the kids got some webbing on them, but they are not webbed.
This is where Dunn retires and I get a new character. Where he's like, you know what? I've had enough of this shit. What is with these people? And just turn around and walk away. This is the exit point for Dunn. Like, what the hell? Listen here, kiddos. Take me to your house. I don't know about that, mister. Want to see my wings? What the hell? And then they're like, oh, God. And they start to turn around. And he's like, giant spider. The kids are like, I gotta book it. They're never going to trust us now.
I'm going to chase.
Okay, I mean it's not hard. They live right nearby. They all run inside their respective houses. You see where they go.
Okay.
God damn.
Go to Mall's house.
I think at this point we should send Beak back to the inn or something. He's
say,
only gonna
"Beak,
make
stop."
things worse.
I will just climb up on top of the house.
As a
As a
giant spider.
Spider?
Yeah, and I'll just sit up there.
Oh my god.
You guys are
I'll,
something
I'll
else.
get-
Okay.
Do the work. I'm
Okay,
just gonna hang out up here.
I
Keep
think-
an eye on the windows.
I think I am going to walk up to the house and knock on the door that she.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
I'm just gonna knock on the door lightly,
I'll tell
not
Wings Boys
hard
to
or crazy.
land on the roof too or something.
Just gonna knock on the door.
My web is recharged.
Okay. Okay, Beak. Okay, so you knock on the door and so these people, their kid has just run in screaming
Yeah, listen,
about
they could
it.
be lying. Listen, they're gone. A wings guy, gone. Giant spider, out
He's
of
gone.
sight.
It's just two other guys here now that are not doing anything crazy.
So their kid just came in screaming about some winged guy and a giant spider. They then heard something large crawl up the side of their house and onto the roof.
No.
And then you gently knock on the door, just to set you up for what's going to happen here.
I know. What else choice do I have? Bang loudly? I mean, come on. You gotta try to defuse this.
Okay. After your first knock, nothing. You hear nothing.
Oh, jeez. What the hell?
I'm gonna yell like, nicely, but not loudly, so they can hear
I'm gonna
me.
yell nicely.
You know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this loudly, but just so they can hear through the door, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
mean. And I'm just gonna say, we're looking for the parents of Mala. We've got some information that she might be in trouble, and we're here to help.
Contrary to popular belief.
Even though all this crap is happening, we are actually here to help, and we have some information. We just want to talk for now.
Make a persuasion check.
You want
I
me
don't
to make
know
that
how-
persuasion check?
You
He
weren't
said it
talking,
already.
Eric.
Yeah.
I know. I'm standing
What's
right
your
behind him.
persuasion?
You
Plus
got to
9.
make it. You're the one
Oh,
talking.
you got to make it.
Oh
You
yeah, I
just
gotta do
talk.
it. I'll do it. That's fine. I only have a +1, but 2.
It's a natural
Not very
one.
persuasive. Not very persuasive.
1. Not very persuasive. This guy.
All you hear from the other side is, just go away!
I'll let. That's your turn. I said my piece. I just look at you like I shrug my shoulders, like I don't know.
Oh,
Listen to you.
man, you guys, okay. Proceed with whatever you're going to do.
I say, listen, it's been a misunderstanding. There's no winged guy. Nothing's happening. We just need to tell you some stuff.
He goes, please go away. Make a persuasion check. But the DC is so high. Oh, wow. Your persuasion. He's like,
He says
okay,
a
so
9.
he says,
He's a bard. Come on, that's what they do.
he says, just, okay, tell me and go away.
There's an
This got so
organization-
borked for you.
God, dude, I was trying to be nice to the kids, and then like all this shit happens. I say, listen, there's an organization called the Brotherhood of Men. They're coming for your daughter, possibly because she has magical abilities. We got that information, and we got here ahead of them to tell you.
Make another persuasion check.
14. Not as good that time.
He says, you don't hear anything for a few minutes, or for a few seconds, and then sort of you hear a voice closer to the door now,
Yeah.
and they say, what do you mean?
Does your daughter exhibit any magical abilities?
I don't. Maybe. Why are you? I don't. Why are you
There's
here
your-
exactly?
I just told you why I was here. We're here ahead of people who are coming to take her, and they will take her. They have been taking other people. Anyone with magical abilities that's young, they've been disappearing.
Why are you traveling with a giant spider? That is
He's
on
not a
top of
giant-
my roof.
They can't see that from out there.
They heard him
They
crawl
heard
up
it.
there.
He was a giant spider, so they heard him.
He's he's actually a bird.
What?
He's like a little bird man. He's nice as can be, just he's dumb as a bag of rocks.
Make another persuasion check.
23.
Okay. So he opens up the door, but he puts his foot there, and it's like open up this much.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? I want to listen to what you have to say, but please get the spider off my roof first.
I say okay, and I go and I back up off the porch. And I say, Beak, stop being a spider and get down here.
I crawl down as a spider. I stand behind.
He shuts the door
bard,
again as you do that.
and I shift back into a bard man. I say, "Okay, Beak."
He opens up the door again, very small.
Sit there, just relax. I say, see, he's a bird man.
Call comes and lands on my shoulder.
Who
And
are
he's
you
got a bird
people?
for a pet.
Who are you people?
We're just
I say, "This
Trying.
is done. This is the deal."
We're just trying to do the right thing here. We know of these people. We know they're taking people. We have information that shows they're going to come take her next. So we got here before them. We don't even need her right now. We could even just be around because they're going to be here in the next couple of days. We left about 2 days before them. They'll be here in a couple of days or a day. And we're just trying to protect her for now. And then once we protect her from them coming, we have a place for you guys to go that is safe, where she won't be taken or attacked anymore.
Good thinking.
And she'll also be taught how to hone her skills.
Are you back? You put those wings up?
Yeah.
He says that behind me, and I like whip around.
He looks at you and said, "Where would all of us go?"
All of you can go.
Can
It's-
go. We're not
Yes.
forcing you.
We're not forcing you to go.
We're just giving you an option.
We're giving you the option. Yes, we're giving you
'Cause-
the option. We're going to defend you from what's coming right now.
Just because we stop these people don't mean they won't send more.
Exactly.
And he says, "Where would we go? Where is this place?"
It's a sanctuary for people with magical abilities outside of the Empire. Right?
Does-
It's outside the Empire, right?
Yes. And you
Okay.
you are currently outside the Empire.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we're not in the Brecken Empire.
These people are from the Empire. This organization.
Did they?
that
He
is
says,
looking for her.
"Where though? Does this place have a name?"
What's it called?
It's called the Labyrinth.
And he just
Oh,
sort of he's still sort of looking at you. And as you say that, you see Mala like poke her head out, and she's like tapping her dad. She's like, "That's the place, the place." And he looks down at her, and he looks back at you guys. He's like, "I would invite one of you in to talk."
Beak starts
Okay.
walking forward.
We know who that is. The most charismatic.
I saw Beak.
And he looks as Beak starts to walk forward. He goes, "Not you."
Let's say it's our most charismatic bard
Yeah, I'll go in there.
for
Okay.
sure.
So basically, they let you in. They shut the door, and you sort of gather that someone has been talking to Mala, and the name of the labyrinth, like she's heard before via this voice that
Okay.
talks to her.
Of
How
the
old is
voice that
Mala?
talked to her?
Mala is probably 13.
Okay, so she's got a voice talking to her. Has the voice said its name? Is its name? I forget the character.
Yarl.
Yarl.
She says, "Yeah, yes, Yarel."
Okay. Well then, see, we're on the right page. We're on the same page here. It just started out really bad.
Salvaged by lots of charisma. All right. Jeez,
The
you
only
guys
thing
are
I'm
such
good at.
creepers. Jeez.
I turned my head to help someone with one thing.
So basically, they're like, "What should we do? Do you have a plan?"
Listen, you guys can
We
either just stay here in the house for now, and we will defend you in the coming days from the people who are coming. Or I guess the second option is we can take you out now, take you straight to the labyrinth, and then there won't be any of that, and we will take care of everything else. It's up to you. You can stay here, but you need to stay in your house so we know where you are, and then we can defend you from what's coming, or we can take you now to the labyrinth.
Let's see. They elect to stay there.
They elect to stay there.
Yep. I
Regardless
rolled, and
of
that's what
the,
they were elected to do.
I say, regardless of your choice now, the end point is going to the labyrinth. Food will be taken care of. Everything will be taken care of. We just have to get you from here to there eventually. The only thing we want out of the people coming right now is to stop them and then get more information on who the next target is.
It's probably best if they stay here for now, anyways. So until we catch these guys, we need bait.
Okay. So They agree to stay in the house.
Okay.
Say, how do we contact you if we need to talk to you?
I'll tell you, we have
I'm
wing.
not there, Ray.
You're
Yeah.
not with us. You're not with me.
I'm just saying we have wing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We have a bird that can
More birds.
relay.
Huh?
It's not a bird person. It's just a regular bird. It's an owl. It can relay messages back and forth between us. We will be in the area. We're never going to be too far away.
Where will you leave this owl?
We can leave the owl on the front
Okay.
porch if need be.
He can stay wherever they want him to.
Yeah,
We
he can stay wherever you want him to.
Okay, so he's basically says, can you put him like by this window so that we can just open the window and talk to it?
That's fine. I'll
Okay.
tell him when we go out to leave the bird there, and then it can give us messages back and forth if need be.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay,
sort it
sounds
out.
good.
Okay.
This town doesn't have walls, right?
That was pretty great. No, it does not.
Besides,
Does it-
I think
does
Wing
it
can
have a fence or
telepathically
anything?
communicate with me from like pretty far.
Yep. Sorry, what, Michael?
Does it have a fence or anything?
Nope.
Mm.
Actually, before you leave, he says, "What about I work in the mine. I have to work every day."
You can leave. She just needs to not be out and about, or she can be easily grabbed.
Okay. Okay, we'll tell the owl if we need you.
Okay. We'll be around.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Thank
What
you
do you
for
guys
your
doing?
time. Get out of there.
We're just
So
standing by the door going,
We're waiting for Dunn to come back out and tell us what we need to do next.
Yeah, I'll come out. I'll tell Druzil that we need to leave the bird at the window so they can communicate with
What?
us.
My owl?
Yes, your owl. It's gonna sit by the window.
Hold on. Let me ask him.
Ask him. He's a
I-
magical bird.
I know. I gotta communicate telepathically with him.
Oh.
Okay. So
Yeah, okay.
Wing says he'll stay here and relay any information they need.
Okay,
And
good.
I told him to be very friendly.
The only one of them that's going to leave the house is the father because he has to go to work. You guys, and then we're just gonna stay in the area and try to catch them.
hang
when they
on
show
one
up.
second. I'm gonna knock on the door.
He opens it up a little bit. What?
I'm gonna hand him 30 gold and say, you don't have to go to work.
He picks it up and goes, okay. Thanks.
No,
He's like, I don't gotta go to work for a while. He closes
Yeah.
the door.
generous. This,
All right.
month. I also instruct Wing to report any like aggressive
Suspicious
activity.
behavior. Yeah.
or suspicious, like anybody walking that's
We'll do-
unnatural.
We'll have we're gonna have to take turns patrolling the area around these houses.
Yeah, Wing.
We could
Wing's
we could
gonna-
inform the guard. We're outside the Empire.
It's
We could
true.
inform the guards of who we're looking for.
I also instruct Wing every hour or so just to fly up and look around. the
That's what we
house
can
and
do in
come
the
back to
coming
the
days. We
window.
can get with the guards, talk to them, set up a defensive position, wait for these guys to come in, and ambush them.
Yeah.
Try not to kill them so we can get
Okay.
more answers from.
So now that all that's settled,
Wait, you're
we'll go
telling
talk to the guards.
you're telling Wing to just leave on occasion?
No, don't
No,
leave
he's
on
just
occasion.
he's gonna fly up to the top of the house and just fly around and come back down to the window just to look around the area.
That's probably
like-
fine. He's only gonna be gone
Okay.
for like a
He's
minute
not
at a
leaving the
time.
house. He's just
Okay.
gonna fly up, look around, come back down to the window.
Okay.
Like he's not leaving the house.
Okay.
Okay,
Just so he can look to see if anybody's approaching the house every hour or so.
fantastic. All right, now we can go talk to the guards, or we can wait till the next day and then talk to the guards.
Okay. Yeah, it's you still there's still a little bit of time before sunset if you'd like to do it now, or if you'd like to sleep, that's fine too. It's up to you.
Sure, let's go down to the guards and ask them who the captain of the guards is, and we would like to speak with him.
Without a spider.
No spider, no angel wing.
No wings.
Just 4 normal dudes. Just.
Well, 3 and then a bird.
Oh yeah. He's normal too. He's just a bird.
Okay, so you go down to like what appears to be like the town hall area and talk to some guards. Eventually, you get led to it's basically like the mayor something. They're not, this person does not have is not part of the military or guard, but they are like in charge of the town.
Okay, that's good enough. I explained to him what I explained to them, and give him a description of the people we're looking for.
Okay.
And we have reason to believe, blah blah blah,
Okay,
all
good.
that stuff.
Make a
Oh yeah,
persuasion
I
check.
will. Am I with you?
Yeah.
I will take out a piece of my paper. I have paper. Do I still have some? I don't.
I don't think you
I
do.
have paper. I have paper. I give him some paper.
Take the paper and I take my ink and quill and I start sketching those people that I saw.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
make what is it? We decided on this earlier.
It was deception, wasn't it? No, that's for like.
Sleight of hand, wasn't it?
Would it be
No, it
that or
wasn't sleight of hand.
performance?
I think it was either performance or dexterity is what we did last time, but there was a way to
hope it's
do
not
it. What's the it's hold on. I can look this up rather quickly, I think. Kenku.
Performance? I don't know.
Performance is charisma.
Yeah.
If that's all it takes to draw people, then I'll try to draw them.
Well, he gets advantage on his roll.
You
Oh,
can advantage on like forging documents, but I'm not sure if it works this way.
He's also a witness drawer or whatever. One of those.
Oh yeah, sketch artist.
Yeah, sketch artist for the police station. That's what he did before he was a druid.
I'll tell you what. Let's take a quick break for pee and stuff, and then I'll look that up while we're on break.
Okay.
Pee and stuff.
Pee and
Yeah,
stuff.
What are you gonna pee in?
All right, so we'll be
Stuff.
right back. Okay, we are back. Okay, and so what we're gonna do for the drawing, just make a roll d20 and add your dexterity bonus and your proficiency bonus, and roll it at advantage. Actually, not your proficiency bonus, just your dexterity bonus and at advantage, unless you're
Okay.
proficient with the Vordray kit.
No.
Okay, so 16. It's pretty good likeness.
Ray's cup that he's drinking from or whatever is like.
It disappears. I know. It's like,
It's do.
It is. It's Dew. I see it. Are you drinking from a 2-liter of Mountain Dew?
no, it's a big. It's a big like cup. It has a straw and
You can see the outline of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was like trucker.
but it's green,
things.
so it
Yeah,
just
yeah, the big
disappears.
trucker cups. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So I'll
I
cram
got
as
it.
many of the faces as I can, because there was 10 of them, right? As many as
I
I
give
like.
10 sheets of paper.
Mhm.
I have like a few notebooks.
Michael,
I'll
is
do
something
that.
on fire in front of you? Just
No,
Yeah, my
it's
chili.
smoke. It's like
I got
a
a,
smoke.
I got a sampling of chili and put it over here so it's in front of my face.
You ever put mustard in your chili?
Mustard.
Oh boy. Okay, let's.
I've never.
continue with this.
I listen. It sounds super weird. It's just okay. It tastes like it makes your chili taste like a chili cheese like hot dog.
I may have to try that.
Hmm.
I put potatoes
Like
in this
yellow
one.
mustard.
All right, so he's drawing that. I do need you to make a persuasion check on done for me.
You got it, boss. Here's my one.
Oh, he's like, I
Ah.
totally believe you.
29, damn.
100% believe everything you're saying. This is incredible information.
No, he says, basically you are confirming his suspicions of whatever empire plot he believes in, and he's like, I knew it.
He's got his tinfoil hat on. He's like, I knew it the whole time.
yeah, basically, he's got confirmation bias going on, so he's like, okay, how many guards do you need?
We just need people posted around that area, and we will be around that area as well. There's an owl on their window that is going to message us back. They can message us back and forth. The daughter and the wife shouldn't be leaving the house. The father might leave the house to go work at the mines. That's it. So Just like, don't make it look too suspicious. Just because we need to catch these guys and question them. At least some of them.
Okay, he says, all
Just
right.
one, kill the rest.
He says, okay, I'll post 3 guards in the area for you.
All right, that sounds great. And then
I'm-
just relay anything back to us that we need to know. We'll be at the end.
Will do. We'll get those Empire bastards.
Yeah, we'll get them.
All right, so you guys just hanging out until you think they're supposed to be there?
We'll go to the end, yeah.
'Kay.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? We're gonna walk around the town, I guess.
Is there a tall building around here, one that would have sight on their house?
There isn't really. The
You
inn,
telling me this tiny town doesn't have a clock tower?
it does not have a clock tower.
Big Ben in the corner.
The inn is actually it's the inn or the town hall where you just were is probably the tallest buildings, but they don't have a great view of that house.
We could just camp out in their backyard, as someone suggested.
I'm sure they don't have like.
We could
it's not
put up a
picket fence
tiny hut.
neighborhood. It's like
Yeah,
a
do they have a backyard?
yeah. It's got a picket fence. They mow the lawn every day.
But I think it might be
You can go
obvious
over
if we're
there.
hanging out in the backyard, though, if the guys come around.
I would say that the kids wouldn't be playing in the middle of the street if they had a backyard.
Maybe they would.
Maybe they would. Yeah,
It's kind of like going to the park, right?
they're sticking it to the man.
I have a backyard. My kids never play in the backyard. They're always in the street.
Get out of the street.
They always go to the front yard.
Backyard's
Okay.
a mess, isn't it?
It's not a mess.
It's got a deck back there, man.
Yeah, it's a fancy deck.
Do you still have chickens
No,
chickens.
I haven't for a
or
couple
ducks?
Let's see, mommy.
Just spiders.
There's spiders.
So-
Lots
so
of
have
spiders.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys wait around for the couple days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kids
Over that
do
course of time, nothing.
We'll be like patrolling around.
Okay. Yeah, you guys don't see anything that you're looking for. You see like some of the kids going up to the house and it seems like they're asking if Mola can come out and play or whatever. And they walk away a little sad.
Well,
You know, shelter in place. What can you do?
Shelter.
The true name of the people coming are called the Coronauts.
The Coronas. The Corvidiots.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went on for a couple days, and then on that second day, go ahead and make a perception check, everyone who's keeping an eye out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
At what time? Like, we're doing it at separate times, right? We're not all hanging out there all the time.
Well, I mean, we're walking around the town during the day and things.
Yeah,
like
during the
that.
day, I would imagine you're all walking around. During the night,
Trying to
I would
kill
imagine
time.
you're maybe taking shifts, but
Does my
Man, no one got really bad perception.
does my perch on the town hall or on the inn have a good sight of the road coming into town?
it's okay. But I do want you to make it at advantage because you have actually seen these people's faces.
We're gonna get this.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that mukbang crowd going. Michael eating on
Me
stream.
too. Oh yeah. Here's my thing. You can't hear me, can you?
No,
Okay,
there's
so
a whole genre of just watching.
Luckily,
people
it's not a crunchy chili.
I hope not.
Oh my God.
This is my famous crunchy chili recipe.
Oh man.
hey, if you got Fritos in there, then
those
it's
beans
crunchy.
are going
Frito,
extra long.
you can make it
Yeah.
crunchy.
Nice and black.
Or
Okay.
really late. They go in really late, so you have a lot of crunch.
Oh yeah.
All right, so with the 22 on the advantage there, you do on that second day you see 3 of the guys you recognize enter the town. The guards. Actually, let me see what the guards did. The guards.
They have the drawing. We gave them drawings of everyone.
Yes, but they rolled poorly. So the guards don't really notice. At least the guards towards the front of the town. They haven't those 3 haven't made it back to the house yet. So
Yeah.
But
As soon as
do
they enter
notice
town,
them.
coming down to inform the party.
Okay. So now you guys know that 3 of the people have entered the town.
But we don't know how many people are going to be there, right?
You are not sure.
Total.
Okay.
Are you doing
Fantastic.
anything?
I'm just gonna keep my eyes
Where'd
on
they
them.
go?
Yeah.
They went towards the inn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just like we're keeping our distance, keeping an eye on them. If they go in the inn and stop,
Because we want to make sure we get all of them, not just a couple.
yeah.
Okay.
This might be all of them. How
It
many
might
were
be,
there in the
but we
barn?
How many do you need to capture a kid?
He said there was 10 in the barn,
Yeah,
right?
10 total in the barn.
This is the scouting. This is the scouting group to tell them to go back and tell them where the kid is.
Just a kid. How many people do you need?
So are you guys doing anything?
No, we're not gonna do anything yet. We know where they are, and we'll be around. They're at the inn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go
Going
to the house, and I'm
I
just
still
gonna
have-
try to hide
We,
out
s-
around.
we still
like,
have Wing at the house, too, who
Mhm.
will
Yeah.
alert
And
us.
the guards. There's 3 guards there.
I'm
So
going
you can-
to...
Somebody can go to the house. Tell the guards that they're here.
Also,
I'm gonna go to the house, and I'm gonna stay there.
I'm going to send a telepathic message to Wing, letting him know that to keep an eye out for anybody that approaches the house to send a message to me.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Okay. Are all of you staying at the inn that night, or are you staying somewhere
Yeah.
else?
I'm gonna stay by the house.
We should play some music in the house and turn the TV on and have gunshots going.
Yeah, turn the TV on. That's what we'll do. Turn the
Beat
mythical
the
TV
change, you
on.
filthy animal.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
exactly what I was thinking.
Let's heat up the. We'll heat up the door handle.
Put an
Oh,
iron on the
yeah.
other side of the door handle.
Where's
Yeah.
my Red Ryder BB gun?
We'll get these
Thanks,
guys
Holly.
good.
That was for you.
So, Sarah, if you're sleeping outside the house, you staying up all night? What are you doing?
I'm gonna stay up.
Okay, so they go into the inn and you don't see them for the rest of the night. So if you're staying up all night, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. But you are fine.
Never felt better in my life.
I'm so pumped.
I'm just cracking my neck.
He's been drinking too many Red Bulls. It's been giving
I made him some of those 5-hour.
They really do give me
good berries.
wings.
they
5 hour
really do
good
give him
berries.
wings, yeah.
5-hour good berries.
Okay, so
No crash. I've heard.
the next morning, everyone make a perception check that is outside looking around. Beak with advantage again.
Would that be pretty much all of us?
Yes. I just wondered if you like if your character was inside doing something else.
No.
2 nat
Natural
20s in
20.
a row.
Okay, so Druzil, you see 3 more people that you think might look like them. You're pretty sure that they look like the people that Beak drew.
So now
Oh,
we
yeah,
got
dude.
6 total that we've seen. Or
They go into
3
the
of the
inn?
same people. 3 of the
Oh, I'm
same
not
people,
there.
or 3 more people?
3 more people.
Okay, so now we're looking at. We know
And-
we've seen like 6.
And 2 of the people that you saw the day before have come out of the inn. And how close are you staying to them if they're walking around?
Well, if he's the one who sees him, so
Well, this is
Listen-
the 2 of the people that came the day before came out of the inn and are sort of start to make their way around the town. These are separate from the
only-
new people that came in.
We're just kind of wandering around close. I'm within 20 yards because Seraph's the only one that would be recognizable at this point to somebody,
yeah.
maybe.
Okay, so so you see, like I said, there's 3 more that came in, and they head towards the inn. But before, as they're heading toward the inn, 2 of the guys from yesterday that were in the inn have left the inn
Yeah.
in separate directions. Who's doing what?
I'm gonna. How far away is the house from here?
Probably 1,000 yards or so. It's a ways away.
Okay. I'm gonna shift and I'm gonna tell Ka to I'm just gonna set him on the roof.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then,
You're gonna tell him to stay?
well, no, I'm gonna tell him.
Doesn't he have an intelligence of like 13 or something because of that amulet?
No, it's like a 5, I think. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. I was about to say like
Yeah,
that's
still-
the world's
still-
smartest bird.
That's like smarter. I think smarter than any animal. I'm going to shift into a black widow, small spider.
Okay. What
I'm gonna-
are you telling Ka to do?
I'm just gonna let him go do what
Why
he wants
don't, why
to.
don't you have Cog give
Okay.
you a ride?
I don't think he knows how to do that. Can
He's an
I?
intelligent bird.
I can try. Before I shift, I'll oh, you know what?
You can turn into a tiny house spider and get on
I'm gonna
Ka,
do-
and he can
Yeah, because
fly.
it's a long walk. I'm gonna do a ritual. 10-minute
Okay.
ritual. Speak with animals. I'm gonna talk with Ka. I'm gonna tell him to fly me over to that house. And then I'm gonna shift into a tiny spider.
Okay.
Crawl up onto him. And then ride like George Washington. Point my little spider arm out. and-
Yeah.
Okay. Say you can do that. I'll let that. That sounds good. So what are you doing once you get to the house?
I'm gonna sit on the roof.
Okay, so you're on the roof. I'm imagining
Ka.
Seraph is like on the side of the house. So that's what
Creeping around.
that's
Yeah.
what you two are doing. What Druzil and Dunn, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna keep an eye on. I'm gonna stay near the 3 guys that
The
just
3 new ones.
the 3 new guys that I just seen. So
Okay.
since I noticed them, I'm gonna keep an eye on. I'm gonna keep an eye on them.
And I'll keep like a 30-foot gap back from these guys, but like following them.
Okay. How? Oh, which one? Because they went in separate directions.
The guys who were already there.
Right.
And
the
I- and I'm
two
The
of
new
them.
guys.
Two of them left, but they went in separate
Yep.
directions once they left the inn. Which one are you following?
Oh no. Which one looks shadier?
The first one.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the first one.
Okay.
Which one of them's got a beard?
How far away are you staying, Druzil?
I'm within 20 yards of the 3 that came in. They don't know who I am, and I'm just kind of like yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm within 20 yards of them, and I kind of got my book in my hand. I'm just kind of wandering around. I'm not doing much.
Okay. Make a stealth check, and then Dunn make a stealth check with advantage because you're staying further away.
What? He's at 20 yards. That's 60 feet, dog.
I know, but you said 30
Okay.
yards.
I said 30 feet.
Oh, I thought you said 30 yards. Okay.
No, 30 feet. 30
Okay.
feet's pretty far.
Both
like,
of you make
you
stealth
wouldn't
checks, and
notice
it's
that.
not going to be a high DC, but if you roll a natural 1, it's going to be bad.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You both don't seem to be noticed. So the 3 new guys that Druzil is following come into town. Actually, let me check.
And I'm constantly have to chastise my bird. He keeps like, "There's somebody that just got here." I'm like, "What? It's a bird."
Being a bird.
Yeah, Wing knows Ka. It's fine.
I know, but he's constantly annoying me. It's what he does.
Wing and caw.
Okay, so actually, Druzil, as you notice these guys coming in, the guards did roll high enough, so they stopped them. They're like, "Could you come with us for a moment?" And they're like, "What's the problem?" And blah 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 blah. And they talk a bit for a little while, and they start heading towards the town hall area. Done.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Never seen anything in my life.
Okay, yeah, you you actually lose your mark.
Oh man.
You followed him for a little while, but you stayed a little bit too far away from him and lost him as you turned a corner. You're having trouble finding him.
We're still pretty far from the house though, right?
You lost him pretty far from the house.
Okay.
Okay, so the 3 that came into town that Druzil is following, they have been escorted to the town hall.
Yeah.
And Druzil, do you follow them in?
No, I'm gonna stay out. I'm not gonna follow them into the town hall. There's no need for me to be in there.
Okay.
I'm really just keeping an eye if they head towards the house where we want them to see them go.
Okay.
I'll head back towards the inn since I lost my guy.
Okay.
And I know that Druzil and Beak are over there, plus the guards.
Okay. All right. So, Druzil, you said you're staying outside. Are you staying by the town hall?
Well,
Are
I mean, within vision of it, but not like.
But
right.
you're waiting for them to come back out there. You're not just leaving.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah, if they come back out, or if they don't come back out, then maybe I'll go in and see. But
Okay.
for now, I'm just waiting.
Okay.
I
So
might sit on a bench or a rock somewhere and just kind of like chill, pretend like I'm reading my spell book or something.
okay. Dunn, make another perception check for me. There's a lot of things going on. 18. Okay.
21.
Yeah, 21. You are you in the inn or are you outside the inn?
I'm outside the inn because
Okay.
I was just going back towards it.
All right. So as you're making your way back towards the inn, you're sort of keeping an eye out, and you don't see the original guy you were following, but you do see the other guy,
Okay.
and he's
Follow
going
him.
he's going away. He's still going the other way, but he's like making a different path. All right. So you start following him.
So you went away and then came back to the inn?
Well, he went like away, and then presumably yes, he just came back towards the inn, but not to the inn. Like he's just within visual distance of the inn now. After about 30 minutes or so, those three guys come out of the town hall and are escorted back towards the city, like the town city limits.
So they're sending them out of the town.
Yes. Make a perception check.
The guards are in on it.
12.
Okay, so I'll say that you notice one of the guys that you saw come in the day before that was in the inn notices that those three guys are being escorted out. With that perception, that's all you know, is they did see each other at least as they're leaving. Okay.
We need some sending stones.
Okay, done. Make a perception check for me.
Ooh, 11.
Not great. You keep up with him at least, but you can't tell what exactly he's doing. You see him like talking to some people, some kids, but you can't hear any of it.
Yeah.
And you can't really get a gist of what's going on.
Okay.
After a little while of this, he heads back to the inn.
Okay. And then, okay, he goes back into the inn.
Yes.
I'll hang outside the inn for now and see if the other guy comes back.
Okay. Actually, make a perception check for me. Okay. So the other guy, actually, nope, you wouldn't have seen him. Okay. So Druzil, what are you doing?
I'm basically following them to the gates. I want to see where they go from there. I'm not going to leave the city, or not the gate, but at least the city limit. I'm kind of going to wander that way. I want to try to keep an eye on them, but not super close.
Okay. Well, with your previous perception check, when I said that they noticed each other, the three new guys and one of the other guys that left the inn, as soon as they noticed each other, you didn't see any kind of communication, but the original guy that was there started heading back towards the inn. You follow them out to the edge of town. It looks like they are just leaving. The guards escort them all the way out and send them on their way.
Okay. Then I head back to the inn at that point.
Okay. You come back and you meet up with Dunn, who was outside the inn.
And then I tell Dunn I just relayed Dunn everything that happened. That the three men got escorted to the gate, and it looked like they were actually leaving, not were circling around or anything.
And then both of them are back in the inn at this point.
But I do say that they did make eye contact with one of the other guys who is still here at the inn.
So I tell them that they're both in the inn, and that I think we should gather up, and you should go get at least one of the other guys, and we should move in on these guys. Get them.
Wing can't communicate with anyone else, and I can't communicate through him. So
Well, you can walk up there. I'll wait here.
I can go over there. So I'll head over to the.
You can pick up a spider.
I'll pick up a spider and make it follow me back.
Have Wing just pick up a random spider, hope it's Beak, and come back.
Yeah,
Drops
come
it.
back.
Is that
Yeah.
Beak?
Step
I'll
on it
head-
real quick.
You know, Kaw's on the roof, and I'm sitting on
He said-
top of Kaw.
I'll head over to the housing area and I'll gather up Seraph and Beak.
'Kay.
Or
So
one
you
of
go
them.
over. You over to the house. Tell them. Fill them in.
Tell them everything that happened.
What do you say? Do you want both of us, or do you?
Well, I think one should stay guarding the house, and I think one of you should come. We're gonna try to round up these guys, right? That what we decided?
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Yeah,
to
we're
get
gonna
these
we're
two
gonna
guys
try
over
to
here.
capture the 2 guys that are in the inn.
Well, there's 3 guys in the inn. One of them just didn't leave today.
Okay,
Okay.
so 3 guys. But I think, honestly, maybe
can try to
Beak
get 'em.
stay. Beak has more mobility, maybe, and
Yeah.
Seraph kind of tougher in far as like manning up.
We need someone to eat shots for us. Is what he's
All right.
saying.
Okay.
Plus, Seraph's already punched a guy in the face once. Let's do it again. Come
Yeah,
on.
for no reason. Yeah, well, he's face puncher now. That's his nickname. Seraph the face puncher.
All right. So you gather up your crew. Beak, you're staying at the house.
I can stay in this form for 3 hours. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Gather our posse.
All right. So you guys head back to the inn.
Yeah.
They are presumably in their
there.
rooms.
Plus, how ironic is Beak the one that's being the protector?
I'll ask the innkeeper what rooms they're in.
Make
We're
a
conducting an investigation in cooperation with the town.
make a persuasion check.
25.
Okay. They're up in those
Whatever you
rooms up
say.
there.
Whatever you say.
You sound like Billy Bob Thornton on that one.
Yeah, he
How
tells you
much
they're
slide me
they're
the
in they're in 2 rooms upstairs, and he tells you which rooms.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so there's 2 in one room and 1 in the other, I guess?
That is what you would presume. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Let's get the ones that are 2 to 1. 2 in the 1. Let's get them first. So we get up there. We'll
Why'd you do that? Just slit the one guy's throat, then go deal with the other 2.
Just
Oh,
slit
yeah.
his throat, man.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, sure. Just murder him right out of the gate.
Well, you don't know which room has 2 in it, so you're gonna have to either figure that out or guess.
We can bar one of the rooms shut, though, right? Did the door swing out or in?
Door swing in.
How about I
Damn
take
it.
the single guy? You 2 can handle the other 2.
We don't know the configuration, so we're just gonna have to like go in blind.
Yeah,
I
I can-
I can also try to charm one, so that maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast sleep on them, because that's what you do.
Okay.
And then
What are you
if
guys
one
doing?
of them falls asleep,
I'll
that's one,
go by
gets
myself to
deleted.
one. That those 2 can go to the same one.
and we'll go to the other one.
Okay, so there's the 2 rooms that they're in are across the hall from each other, like directly across the hall.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
we're
okay.
still right
Easy
there.
peasy.
So
Kicking
who-
that door
Who's
in.
going where?
He's kicking the door in.
No, just-
Somehow.
So we'll call it the left room and the right room. Who's going where?
Me and Druzil will go to the right room.
Okay.
That has the 2 people in it, right?
No, we don't
You
know.
don't know.
No,
We don't know. Okay.
we don't know.
Maybe I should have had Beak come back. Could have went under the door.
You rolled a 4. Uh-oh.
They did. All right.
So we'll just.
What are you doing? Are you knocking? Are you breaking
Yeah,
it
we'll
down?
just knock.
I'm knocking. We'll knock on the doors at the same time.
You guys looking at each other. 3, 2, 1. Knock, knock, knock. Is that what you're
Knock.
doing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you do that, and then
Doors open.
it doesn't open. You just hear from both sides. What?
I say we just need to speak with you about something.
What do you say, Seraph? To your
We're
what?
running a promotion here. Wanting to give you a
You want a
free night
cruise?
stay.
Do you have insurance on your truck? Freaking phone calls.
Make a deception check from Seraph and a persuasion check from Dunn.
Balls.
Wow. Mine's not gonna be any better.
It's
Oh,
quite
I
a
got
bit
17.
better.
I got 17.
Okay, so also Seraph, make a perception check. Okay. You don't hear anything.
I
And
don't hear anything coming from the room.
nope. And on Dunn's side, they come over to the door and open it a little bit and says, "What do you need? What do you
How
want?"
many were in there?
You see 2 of them in there.
I see 2 of them in there.
Yep.
Bam, sleep. Just like that.
Okay.
As soon as I hear that,
Let's do
I'm shoving his shoulder into the door.
Into your door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cast this at what level? Why can I cast this at level 9? Why is it even allowing that? Sleep at level 9. That's what I'm gonna do.
You will go to sleep.
you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep.
I'm gonna blow a 9th level spell slot on sleep.
How about a warm glass to shut the hell up?
All right, go ahead and
Ninth
roll your
level.
sleep dice.
Put the whole town out.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
would. That's not bad,
That's
actually.
really good. Okay, yeah, so you cast sleep, and you see both of them hit the floor. As you burst open the other door, Seraph, you see the windows open. There's no one in there.
I'm taking off out the window. I'm going.
Okay.
And I'm gonna flourish my wings out so I can fly up and see where he is.
Okay, make a perception check with advantage.
While he's doing all that craziness, I'm just gonna tie these guys up.
21.
Okay, you see him. He is like full dash running for the edge of town.
I'm going for him.
Okay, it takes you a little while to catch up to him, but you are faster than him. So
I'm gonna do at least once. I'm gonna do step of the wind so I can add an extra 30 feet of movement.
I hope that's the
okay,
guy he
is
punched
it
already.
is it 30
So I
or is
can
it
do-
40?
Well, while I'm flying, it's 30, so
Oh, okay.
it'll be 90 feet in one turn.
Okay, so yeah,
Wow.
again, it takes you a little bit, but
Okay.
you do catch him because you are faster than him.
And
wait, you
once I
fly
get
slower than
within-
you run?
Yeah.
That seems weird.
It's more of a glide. It's not like a thing. He's like Buzz Lightyear. He has to jump off something first.
Yeah, it's that's falling with style. Okay.
Falling with style.
Okay, so you do catch up to him. We'll do yours first. What are you doing to him?
I'm hitting him with my quarterstaff.
The quarterstaff? Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and make an attack.
First attack, 18 to hit.
That hits. That's actually a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah. 9 damage.
Okay.
Step of the wind, and then I'm gonna
You look
because
like
I'm
an old
level
Chinese
I'm
movie,
level
like
5
you're
now.
floating
I
in.
can I can attack twice.
Okay.
Regularly.
Is that adding your
One
radiant
second.
damage or whatever from your wings?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's plus
Hey,
plus
Robert's
5.
right behind you.
Okay, well, while he's talking to him, what are you guys doing with the 2 that are asleep?
I know. Robert not gonna wave back. I'm just gonna tie him up with my rope.
Okay. All right,
I'm
they
up
are
real
they are
good.
successfully tied up.
Like hog tie. We're gonna get these guys good. Hands and feet. I ain't messing around.
Okay, they are successfully tied up. Are you doing anything else with them?
We can. I would say we could carry him down to the town hall, but we could interrogate him just as easily in this room.
Okay.
I'll
it's
set
up
him
to
up
you.
on the bed. There's a bed in there, right? 2 beds.
2 beds.
I'll set them up on the one bed, and I'll sit on the other bed, and we'll just hang out for a little while. Just wait.
It's time to wake up.
What are they gonna do? Get away? Nope.
All right, Joe, you back?
Yeah.
Okay, so are you doing a second attack?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
gonna
Go for
hit
it.
him with the quarterstaff again.
I can also charm both these guys.
12 to hit.
12 misses.
I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Okay.
And first hit, 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Mac, 5 damage.
You killed him. He did. So yeah, as you chased him down, you whack him with your quarterstaff, and it does like a bunch of damage because you got your wings out and everything. And then as you go to take a second hit, he he sort of jumps out of the way a little bit, and then with your third hit, you're like and you nail him, and he just he like skids for another couple feet. He's trying to run so hard into the dirt, and he's not moving. Meanwhile, back in the room with the two tied up guys on the bed, what's happening in there?
I suppose I can wake him up. I'll wake him up now.
Okay. They are
They come
awake.
to. I say, hi, how's it going? Glad we could have this
They
discussion.
sort of wake up and they're, who are you?
I'm your worst nightmare.
I'm your worst nightmare, Mr. Bond.
Yeah, I do the James Bond thing. I crack him in the nuts with a bolo or whatever he does in the last James Bond movie.
Oh, in Casino Royale, oh,
Yeah, ooh, man, that was
he's
rough.
sitting in that chair with
Sitting
no
in that
seat
chair.
on it.
Yeah, and he's just like cracking him in the nuts over and over again. Rough stuff. I asked them to give me all the information they have on their organization, or I'll have to crack them in the nuts.
Make an intimidation check.
While that's going on, I'm gonna pick this guy up and carry him back.
18.
18, they're like, piss off.
So this is only gonna go one way, and the way is I win. So you either I kill you, or you tell me what you're here for. Oh wait, no, I know what you're here for. Tell me the next few targets.
I'm gonna let him have his fun, then I'm just gonna charm him.
like, you just put us to sleep and tie us up. You can piss off.
Okay. What's something really messed up I could do? That's
Jeez.
I'm gonna do exactly what I said. What's the easiest thing to do? I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna door stomp them in one of them in the balls.
Okay. Make another intimidation check.
Oh, worse.
Okay, so one of them's like, oh, and the other one's like, he's laughing at the misfortune of his friends.
I say, all right, fine. I say, Druzil, come in here and charm one of them.
Alright. I cast Charm Person at 2nd level, so I can charm both. They have to make a saving throw of 15.
What kind of saving throw is it?
It's a... One moment. I just read that. I should know this. It's a... Wisdom saving throw. 15.
15?
There, I can probably...
I'm just looking at the stats for the guy. He fails.
Both of them?
I'm charming both. I'm doing 2nd level, so...
Oh,
I
okay,
can
so
charm-
let me do that for the other
Here.
one then.
Here, I can actually... Let me see if I can just cast it, what it'll do.
Okay, the
There.
second one succeeds.
Okay, we only need one of them anyways.
So the one that
No, they're both friendly towards us.
well, one of them
immediately.
is.
One of them is.
One of them saved.
Does it need? Do they get advantage if you are attacking them? Let me
I
look.
think one of them would get in it.
I linked it.
No, that's afterwards. It's right there.
If you are where your companions are fighting it, so yeah, so they'll both get advantage because you can tie them up and put them to sleep and stuff. So the first, we'll say those rolls with the first one, and the first one succeeded. Let's see the second one.
Okay.
The second one also succeeds. So neither one of them are charmed.
Great.
All right, I'll cast it again.
Okay.
Just keep casting
I
until I
think
run
they
out of
know.
spells. I don't. It doesn't matter,
Does it
right?
matter? I don't think it
No,
matters.
I don't think
yeah.
it matters. It's a spell. It goes off.
Um,
They either save or they don't.
I'm just making sure because some spells like this are like once you're immune for 24 hours or something. I'm just making sure it's not that.
It doesn't say that.
It does not say that.
Okay. Then
Cast it
they'll
at
do it
2nd
again.
level again.
Okay. They're rolling with advantage again. First one saves. Second one saves.
I just got those hack dice. All right, I'll cast it again. I got
Okay. Okay, make both of you make actually not Drizel because he's like focusing on spells. Done.
I'm
Make a perception
concentrating
check.
on casting.
19.
One of them is starting to get loose from the ropes at this point.
I'll retie the knots. I'll
'Kay.
cinch it back.
So
Am I getting
Drizel
close
casts
to
again.
the end with that guy?
Are you dragging him back?
Yeah, I'm gonna put him over my shoulder if I can. Or
Okay.
Just drag him.
Probably another. Not too close yet because he did get a ways away before you caught up to him. Okay, the first one fails this time. And the second one still succeeds.
All right,
So-
we got one charmed.
So we'll say the one that had his nuts kicked is charmed now. The other one that laughed is
Oh,
still.
good.
I like it rough.
Jake, you're my best friend now.
Well, not yours.
He goes, yes,
Drizel's.
my master.
So now you have. So the way that charm works is
They're just friendly with me.
Right,
That's what
charmed creature.
So-
You can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities, and the charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially.
So, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, friend, I'd like you to tell us a little more about your organization that you work for, and my friend Dunn here could you tell him all the information that he asks?
Yeah.
And perception or persuasion, right?
Yep, make a persuasion check with advantage.
All right. Let's see. Pull up my. And this lasts an hour, so.
Okay.
Hang on. There it is.
Wow.
It's about
He's
part.
not even persuasive when the guy likes him.
So he looks up and she goes, okay.
They're good friends now. He's like,
Yeah, he's like, well, I guess, but it's going to depend on what you ask, basically. With that roll. And he still's like, his stomach still kind of hurts.
I want to know both of their names.
He goes,
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try to gain some goodwill, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Dunn, let's untie our friend here. He really wants to talk to us." And
Let's not untie our friend here.
Well, he's
I'm
good for an hour, and we got an hour, so he ain't gonna do anything.
I'm giving him goodwill by not stepping on his nuts again.
so he says,
Let's start easy. Yeah, what's their names? What's your and your friend here's name?
oh, I'm Bob. He's Tom.
Bob and Tom. Okay. Great. Bob and Tom. What's the name of the organization you work for?
He sort of looks somewhat confused from it. He's like, what do you mean?
Brotherhood of Men? That who you work for?
No.
No.
No, who's that?
Is that a deception? Is he trying to deceive me?
Make an insight check.
Insight.
Would he get would he get advantage since we're both here?
You would, he doesn't.
19 insight.
He doesn't really need the advantage, apparently. Yeah,
No, he doesn't.
he is totally lying to you.
Yeah. I can tell you're lying to me, man. No need for that. We're all friends here. You came to this town for
He goes, what's your name?
Mala, right? My name's Dunn.
Okay, hi, Don. And you
Came
ask
here
him
for Mala, right?
again. He sort of like gets sheepish. No. No, I don't know who that is.
Say,
I don't
listen,
know
man.
anyone named Mala, Mr. Dunn.
Listen, we all know where you're from, and we know why you're here. I'm just giving you the courtesy of asking. I'm gonna persuasion.
Yeah, you can tell he's lying too, Drizel.
About the next question.
Yes, you can tell he's lying about that as well.
Oh man, that's a bad persuasion.
Yeah, he's like, sorry, friend. I don't know what you're talking about.
I look to the other guy, the one who isn't charmed.
Okay.
I say, come on, you want to tell me?
He looks over at his friend who's like suddenly weirded out. And he sort of bends over and goes, "Pop!" And he headbutts his friend with the back of his head. He goes, "Snap out of it!" And he says, "Oh, what'd you do that for?" But yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't even dignify your question with a response. He just headbutts his friend.
The guy that just got headbutted, I'm like, see, he's not your friend. We're your friends.
You're all assholes. But you're my assholes, I guess.
Yeah, you got it. We need this information. We need who the next target is, who you're getting information from the capital, that kind of stuff, you know? Just simple things. You could let me know that. We're good friends.
Yeah, this guy turned on you.
After the joke he made, he's sort of off guard. He's like, "We don't know who the next target is. We get our information from the mail."
Okay, great. I said, thanks for that. You get it from the mail. Is it ever have like a return to sender thing on it? You got any names on that mail? You got that mail with you?
You can see the smile sort of fade from his face. Like, "Oh, no. Don't get it from the mail at all, actually."
Who's the leader of your small group?
I'm not in any small group. I don't know.
You're in a small group, man. We all know it.
Well, yeah, I mean, Tom here's my leader, I guess. If you have our little 2-man group, he's the leader.
I mean, the group, like, there's 10 of you, right? There was 10. 10 were supposed to come to this town from, what's the name of that other town we just left? Let me check on the map. Wayfield. 10 of you were in Wayfield in a barn, right?
Make another persuasion check.
God dang it.
He's like, no, that would be weird.
What's the other guy saying?
He's like looking at him. He looks like he's getting madder and madder. He's like starts to like kick him in the side of the leg with the little movement he can get out of his feet. He's like, "What are you doing, Tom?"
Tom's not charmed, and as long as we don't attack Bob, we won't lose the charm, right?
As long as we don't attack, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we don't attack Bob, I can attack Tom.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm gonna elbow Tom across the face.
Bob sees, he goes, "What'd you get for headbutting me?"
Say, see, we don't have to do this kind of stuff. You could just tell us what we need to know.
You can elbow Tom all day. I think it's pretty funny.
What other spells I got? Let me see here.
Fortunately, that was my most passive spell I have. Evocation wizard for you.
One of them have something metal on them.
They each have like swords.
A dagger.
Yeah, like a sword and a dagger that they had strapped.
It'll probably break the charm if you do that.
I'm only gonna do it to Tom. I'll take Tom's dagger.
Okay.
And I'll slide it into the rope. He's held like this, so he's got the ropes on his front, on his chest.
Okay.
And I'll slide the dagger in between, like up against his skin.
Okay.
And I'll cast heat metal on the dagger.
Okay, what's the save for that?
Let's see. Oh, I thought that would just link it. I just tried to link it.
Dun's a torture expert.
What's the
I
con
think it's just a
save?
reflex save to drop the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a reflex to drop it, but if he can't drop it, there's nothing he can do.
Does our Twitch...
But that's a con save, so is it half damage if he makes the con save?
Any creature in physical combat takes 2d8 fire damage when until blah blah.
Right, you're fuzzy. You're out of focus.
I said, does our Twitch stream look really bad, like overall?
I don't know.
You look bad because you're out of focus for some reason.
He didn't look out of focus to me.
Yeah, it looks everything looks fine on my camera. But the entire
Looking up heat
Oh,
and metal.
okay.
fuzzy.
If you don't drop the object, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn. It doesn't seem a con saving throw to throw or drop the object if it can. So
Okay.
that's it.
So it's just full damage no matter what. Okay.
Yeah. So he can't drop it.
All right. So it starts to heat up, and he's like, it starts to burn, and he's like, oh! He starts to grit his teeth a little bit.
And I'll intimidate Tom a little bit. I'm like, listen, Tom.
He looks at me. Take that, Tom.
Okay.
Hey, listen, Tom. I'm gonna get the information I want, whether it's from you or him. I can make this stop.
You
gotta
convert
give
him.
me-
It's all right. You get the sense that these guys are weird.
What's Tom saying?
He's just like trying to be like brave and bear it.
Intimidation of 22.
I'm not sure how I want to roll this with the intimidation on a friend.
That's not the friend. Tom's not.
Oh,
a friend.
you're intimidating Tom?
Yeah, he's the one. He's burning him with a hot dagger.
With a red hot dagger
With a
against
red
his
hot
chest.
dagger against
Okay.
his chest.
I'm telling him that I will get the information no matter what, and he can either tell you if he tells me now, I can make this stop, and he
Yeah,
has
shouldn't-
disadvantage on any checks against this.
Wouldn't Seraph be catching up to us by this point? Because he's been heading back to us for a while.
well, I
for a
did his
while, yeah.
first, but like he was chasing at the beginning of this conversation you guys had, so he's still headed back.
Okay.
Okay, so intimidation 22. He's like, "Ugh." He thinks he can bear a little bit more than that. It's a high
Oh man,
high
even
check
with the
to
disadvantage?
yeah, it's a high check for high DC against these guys for intimidation.
Just the blade of the dagger is hot right now because
Okay.
the handle's like leather, right?
The
gonna-
handle has a metal part. It's more
The
insulated,
pommel
but
is
it's
metal, right?
it's more insulated. But it was like if he was holding it, he would still take damage from it. So
I'll take one of my cloths out that
Okay.
I have, like one of, and I'll wrap it around my hand and I'll pull the dagger away from his chest
okay,
and hold it against his face.
okay, make another D2D8 or whatever the damage is.
I'll just roll 2d8. 7 more damage.
Okay,
If I think he's gonna die, I'm gonna pull it away, and
Okay.
I'll pull it away after he takes the damage.
okay, make another intimidation check.
24.
Okay, I'll say that one. I'll say yeah. The DC is technically 25, so he's just gonna sit there and try to take it.
But I'm torturing him. Damn
Yeah.
it.
Yep, you are, and he's not looking great.
And I say, listen, Tom, your other friend who jumped out the window probably didn't make it. Your friend here, he loves me. It's just you. I'll kill you if I have to.
Are you gonna do the damage again and one more intimidation check? The damage will probably, if you feel like the damage will probably kill him again if you do it again.
Yeah. I don't want to kill him.
Okay, you can choose to have it non-lethal.
Oh yeah, I guess I can't. Yeah, I guess as long as I don't like.
Can you
Can
on
I don't think I can on
heat
that.
metal?
Oh, I will allow you to, since this guy is bound and you were doing this for this specific purpose. I
Okay,
will allow you to make it non-lethal.
Make him unconscious though.
Yes, he will be unconscious.
Okay. I'm just gonna hit him because I know that's only gonna do like a point of damage.
Okay, yeah, it's just your 1 plus your strength modifier. So
My strength is -1, so.
so you will hit him for 1 damage if you make an attack roll.
Yeah, 1 damage is minimal. Dang, I don't have an attack set up for just punching.
So it's a D20 plus your what is it? Dexterity or strength? Strength. Okay, so dexterity plus your strength.
So you get a minus.
So I got a -1.
Yep.
Great.
You get plus your proficiency. Don't you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll see. You're proficient with your own fists, I would say.
Yeah, I'm proficient with my fists.
So it's 0
It's
total?
Yeah. No, what? 0.
or plus 1.
Yeah.
I don't. What's your proficiency? I don't know. Is it 3?
Proficiency is 3.
Okay, so plus 2.
-1, so plus 2.
Okay, so that
15.
does hit. So you do 1 point of damage to him. Make
Yeah.
1 more intimidation check.
Damn Worse.
He's like,
He was like, "That's a pussy."
yeah, it's like the dagger was worse.
All right,
he
fine.
goes, piss off.
I'll non-lethally hit him with the dagger.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna try to knock him out, but whatever. I'll wait for him to wake up and then do it some more.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll do the real torturous thing. I'm gonna cast cure wounds on him.
Oh, okay. How much does he heal? 10.
10
Jeez.
10
Okay.
points. Heal him up a little bit, and I'm gonna roast his face again.
Jeez.
Okay. Roll the damage again.
I think Dunn feels. a little
Wow,
too much
that's
at home.
terrible
That's
damage,
terrible,
but
but
it
it
works
still
out for
hurts.
what your purpose is.
It hurts. Yeah, I didn't want to knock him out anyways.
Okay. Make another intimidation check.
Damn it! You think this would work eventually?
I feel like Dunn's at home doing.
Well, I mean,
this.
you are lowering the DC the more you go, but you're just rolling worse. So
I'm just rolling worse. I go, what do you think about this, Bob? And
he's
I'll
like,
point the knife over at him.
he's like, he deserves it.
I'm like, man, Tom, Bob doesn't like you very much.
Bob and Tom in the morning.
Bob and Tom in the morning. I can keep this going all day, buddy.
What are you
See.
doing?
How much damage have I done? I healed him for 10. How close? He was pretty close to dead before.
Yeah.
Oh, if I knock him out, I'll cure wounds him and wake him back up.
There you go. Are you doing it again?
I'll give him another roasting.
Okay.
I'll just use the dice roller. This is my thing. I was a criminal.
Okay, so there's
6
another
damage.
6 damage. Make another intimidation check.
I'll get it one of these times. 21.
Okay, you've lowered it enough, so he's like,
Okay.
fine. What do you want? What do you want?
I want names. I want who's telling you where to go. I want where they are in the capital. I want other groups of your people. I want who's the next target. I want anything you can give me. The names of the rest of the people in your group from the last town, the 10 people in the barn. Who are they? Where did they go? I want everything.
Actually, let me think about something. Make Beak. I know you're not there, but this is from earlier that I forgot to do. Make a perception check.
Did it roll?
I didn't see it.
Click it again. Oh, there it goes.
16.
16.
Okay.
Don't forget we have an Alf
And actually,
watching and looking around too.
the three of you make a perception check with disadvantage for me, real quick.
Okay. Oh, disadvantage perception.
Okay.
Oh, terrible.
Okay.
Druzil even worse than me.
Okay.
Yep.
So Beak, you.
Plus all the guards that are around that town around that house.
With that roll, the people you saw in the barn, one of them looked somewhat familiar, but you couldn't place him. Okay. Okay, so after you say that to him, he's like, "Oh, fine. What do you want? The leader? Who? What? Our leader's name is Brom in Wayfield. It works like cells. We don't know who is in cells in other places."
Did he stay in Wayfield?
Yes, it was just 6 of us that came.
Okay, so you guys are based out of Wayfield. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Brom in Wayfield, and you guys don't know the other things. You guys get all your information through the mail. You don't know who's sending any of that information.
No, we don't know. It just gets sent in code. Brom tells us what to do, and we do it.
So you don't know the code. Brom knows the code.
Yeah, I don't know it.
Okay, see? That was easy. They could have just gotten that out of the way right away. Alright, I'm done.
All right, what are you doing with him?
I suppose we'll drag him down to the town hall, and then they can decide what to do with him.
Okay, so you take him to the town hall, and that's where we will call it for tonight.
Yeah, you can do it before that hour wears up, because he's gonna be hangry with me when he wakes.
Be angry. You need to give that man a Snickers.
He's gonna be angry.
All right, so we will pick up there next week, around 7:30 Central. Until then, bye everyone.
See ya.